That's actually
Yeah. Nhl, are we live?
yeah, but it's not like announced yet. But yeah. See, look, now this is where I read the comments right here.
Folks.
Wait, why isn't volume showing up? Volume showing up. Hello. Volume showing up. Hello.
Fella.
Mic check.
Fella.
Mic check. Yeah. Welcome in. Only the Twitch people know about this right now. So.
Nhl Opening night. Hashtag.
It's your last chance to trade in any iPhone for a new iPhone 15 Pro on us. Only on Verizon. Press here to make forward right on ESPN+.com/PPP.
At Marshalls, our values for the great thing to find you great deals on great quality products. It's great. Everything here is great. We get the deal. We get the discount.
Fella. They said we sound good.
What up, Twitch fam?
Twitch folks, how we living out there? Who we got? We got Jay Boner tossing sauce and Kyle Browntown Malone. Fella.
Wish there was a way to blow up the chat. Does anyone on Twitch know how to make the chat bigger? So I don't have to lean in. All right, let's announce this on Twitter. We just dropped on Twitter. We just announced.
Live stream.
If you're able, please rise.
Folks, please rise.
Now returning for his 33rd season. Please welcome back the Penguins.
Folks, if you're able to, please get out of your fucking chair for the anthem.
Take a goddamn minute.
David Spade's brother, Jim Jefferson.
Jim Jefferson Jameson, live on the mic. I'm looking at the twig there.
Get a little sway going.
Mm-hmm. Patrick Swayze.
We should turn it up for the anthem. Is this the volume? Everyone better be standing up right now for the anthem. If you are able to. Remember.
Oh, sing us that star-spangled banner.
Yeah, wait.
And of the fucking free.
And the hope of the
Here we go now.
Folks, here we go. Ready to play. Hey, baby.
It is opening night in the NHL. That's good. It doesn't need to be too low. Connor Bedard versus Sidney Crosby. I'm Kenny Albert. I have a bunch of peanut butter in my mouth.
time for the Honda
Is that a little louder?
Chicago Peter
Chat, is that too loud?
with the Blackhawks. Year, but it was not a very good team. In front of
Yep, that's a legitimate AHL All-Star game. Chat, how's the TV?
How we doing, folks? Hey, Daddy, I talked to Darren Dreger today, and that is not a burger. I said, fella, Connor Bedard over under 40 goals. Greg took the under.
Wow. I took the under too, but tonight I got the over. I hope
He has at least 1-1, you know? Show me something,
I want him to get like 3 fucking goals so the admin of the NHL account will just
100%.
freak out. Folks, we're live on the air all night.
here is, I mean, this is the start of the season right here, right? 19-year veteran Sidney Crosby facing off with, well, the next thing, the next greatest thing since sliced bread in 98. Let's see if we can do it, fella.
Wow, lost the draw. Bust.
Yeah, 0-for-1 bust.
Twitch chat. How's the volume on the TV? What if he just gets fucking blown up?
What if he gets sent to the fucking dark room in game 1? Thank God he's not playing against Truba.
Brian Rust, he's gonna get one tonight.
Rusty's a good player, man.
Oh, it's Win a D.
Oh, 9 in the hook for Seth Jones. Made a little defensive effort there. Who is that? Oh, my big rig.
Twitch chat, can you please just do me a favor and can we get a mic check and can we also get a check on the TV volume? Can someone in the Twitch, I repeat, can someone in the Twitch chat please tell us how the microphones and the TV is? Thank you.
Mesa TV volume is 5. Fine. Thanks, fella. Is it Twitter or X? Live streaming on X?
Yeah, I guess. I still call it Twitter, but
yeah. Okay.
I haven't heard Malcolm's name mentioned once because Connor Oferta Bedard.
Eric Carlson, man, making 11 in a hook. What do you think about this guy in Pittsburgh?
I like it. I'm glad that he got out of San Jose. As they call it, Man Jose. You know why they call it that? There's a lot of dudes.
There's so many dudes. It's all dudes in here except for these bitches. 8 Mile quote.
Yep. And,
Eric Carlson, but is he playing on power play 1 over Tanger? I don't know if I love that.
I would put both of them out there somehow.
Yeah, true. I guess you could use them both. Nhl Opening, the pride of Providence, built like a sub-zero refrigerator.
Who do you put on the power play? You put
them both. I think you're right.
Both, right? And then you go Crosby, Long, Pencil, Gensel, and Malkin.
And Gino Malkin, and then maybe
that's an insane power play.
Gino plays net front.
That's an insane power play.
Oh yeah,
that's like up there with Edmonton, Toronto. Who else has a good power play?
Yeah, I think that's right up there with Edmonton. That's probably the second best unit. I mean, you got 2 Hall of Fame defensemen on that unit.
Corey Perry continues.
They can 4 banana. Capper.
Shout out Emily Kaplan.
Beauty. Yeah, she is a beauty. Opening night looks good,
I think Connor Bedard has pictures with every single NHL player.
Yeah,
as a kid.
Did he just go to every single game when he doesn't eat fast food? Was he just at hockey games the whole time?
Is that true?
Yeah, never had it.
He's never had fast food.
Never had fast food. I know.
Junior bacon cheeseburger will change your world.
Has he had a butt heavy, you think?
I don't know, dude. You think he's eating box yet? I don't know.
I don't know if he mucks.
Back to you in the studio.
Back to you in the studio.
Now here he is. I'm ready for
Who is 44?
Who the fuck is wearing Calvin DeHaan's number?
Calvin DeHaan. Nick Foligno.
It's a good shot on that right there.
What's the chat saying? Mic check is good. Y'all good? Honestly, checking in for opening night. Let's fucking ride, boys. Brent 10-8-8. Fella. Let's have a time, baby.
Folks, let's have the time of our life. Thanks for checking in here with us. We'll be here all game long. Dookie Shoes 16. Thanks for being a first-time chatter.
Long-time listener, first time you're throwing your name in there.
We officially
Kyle Brown Schmaltz, are you a AHL All-Star? One-time AHL All-Star. Thanks for coming, fella. 23 points, 31 games to start the year. How you doing? 2017-18 on the chin, playing for the San Antonio Rampage.
Is that Lars Eller?
Yes, still in the league.
Was I on acid the whole summer? I didn't even know he was there. I didn't know McKenzie and Twistles on the Entwistles on Chicago.
Yeah, blow the whistle by Too Short. He's on Chi-Town. Yeah, the Always Hungry League at Subway after the game, maybe a pizza if you're lucky, and just right on the bone saw for another 7 hours, right to Utica.
Bedard calling for the puck right off the bat.
He's getting one for sure tonight.
He's going to go on, yeah. Over 2.5 shots, folks, was minus 190. If it didn't juice that up, you just don't like money. Sean McDonough has not made a comment on players' bodies yet, but it'll come soon.
Battled over how much money they were going to take. Here goes Bedard in the middle of the ice. That's where I'm interested to see Sean is in the middle of the ice.
Chicken farm for all, man.
That's where he'll be able to
See that Jersey Mike sponsorship right in the chin of the fly, right in the chin of the wheelhouse up there on the blue line.
Dude,
That's
every
great.
year the Jersey Mike's
It gets
emblem
bigger.
gets bigger.
It does. Like they started just in a little corner humble ad, and now they're just right in the middle of the sheet. Business must be good. Crosby, he's just so good, man.
So good. He's the best grinder.
Just knows what he has at all times. He doesn't have a play there. He just flips it right to the far blue line. You get the icing. Now there's face off in the old zone. Luka Richardson. Be interesting to see how this guy does. Former fighter, tough guy, played Montreal, coach there.
It's going to be nice for him to turn the ship around with Bedard and whole lot easier after Gary Bettman rigged the NFL draft. Kind of fast forwarded the progress of the Blackhawks, depending on if this kid's not a bust.
I forgot they had Riley Smith too. The Pens. That's a solid pickup. He's a shoe-in 50 points a year, maybe 20 goals.
Wasn't he a cap casualty in Vegas?
Yeah. They had to sign Barbashev or keep him, and they ultimately went with Barbie.
Dude, Barbashev in the playoffs I love him.
Yeah, he's just different.
Throwing that thing around, going to the front of the net. He's not afraid to be on the front lines.
Blows guys up. Really good chin.
Just a Russian guy in the front lines blowing people up. Keep this guy away from you.
Brent 1088 chicken farm can give me a headache. The sawed off fuck. Talk about sawing it off. Is Andre Athanasio, is he that's his comparable is Luis Mendoza, right? He's the fastest man on skates. He just has no idea when to stop.
I'd say so. He only has the inside of his edges sharpened, folks.
Remember last year when he got blown up by Truba in the middle of the ice? He had his head down for 9 seconds, and then he was mad about it. He's like, you can't be hitting guys like that. Well, maybe, fella, pick your fucking head up. Skating through the middle of the sheet. Oh, Achari.
He was the Tua Tagovailoa of the NHL at one point. He was getting blown up bi-weekly.
Yeah. Boo weekly. 44 guys live.
How about Mrazek getting started? He's not the regular. Is he a regular starter?
Pete Mrazek, yeah, Pistol Pete. I guess. I mean, they lost Stalock last year. I don't even know who their other goalie was. I didn't even know he was in the league still. Pistol Pete, good Czech guy, likes his beers.
Pretty good pace here in the first period. Not a lot going on.
Foligno with a good chip.
Guys just getting it deep. That's a textbook chip right there.
You know who's had a sneaky good career for what they are is that Chad Ruido. He's got a couple mugs, plays about 40 games a year. It's his standard 800,000. I played, 6-7 years now in Pittsburgh. That's a nice little role he's got.
Yeah. He's like a Zach Dalby.
Folks, we will be going to the power play. Bedard's first look on the halfer here, fella.
Oh, shit, dude.
Let's go.
You can tuck one. Just the call. I didn't even see it. Oh, we're already starting with the goal interference this year. Can I fucking block?
Might have to have a whiskey.
You know what? That's Elder's Ice right there, folks. That's Elder's Ice. IMO.
Yeah, that's a good sell by Pete, though, the veteran, getting his guy on the power play here. Who's taking the face off? Who's 8? Is that Donato? Oh, Jesus.
Ryan
Donato. CP1, eh? Okay, that's what we're working with. Jonesy kid up top. I don't mind that. Teeth all massaging it over there like a piece of Wagyu. Oh. Snapping it. Oh!
Surprised Hall shot that, honestly, from that far out on the power play.
Pucks on that.
Good shot, though. Far pad on the power play. You might want to. Oh, what a keep!
Tough clear by Gravy.
On purpose.
Oh, Bedardi. You see Bedard going out to warm up because he forgot his twig?
No.
So maybe it was at the start of the game. Oh, I like that play. A little zipper.
Good keep again. Pittsburgh can't get the puck out here. Let it rip. Let it rip.
You need to get a touch over to Jersey Mike's. You must have an ad deal.
Are they booing Bedard? Listen, I think they were.
They might have. Scory Perry. That's a veteran player. Keep it on the yellow like that.
Did you know that Bedard was born the same week Crosby was drafted.
Did not know that, but that's a nice little fun fact. Little tidbit there. Back to you, Kenny.
All right, Greg, over.
Give him a one T. Give him a one T.
Oh!
Oh, finders keepers, fella. He's got to get that up. He needs a little Viagra on that pill, but I don't like the. I don't mind the shot. I think Jonesy's got to put it on a little bit of his back foot there. Bedard likes to cock and load it.
Are these people in Pittsburgh awake? Did you just see that shot of the crowd? They are like asleep here in Pittsburgh. They just got off their union jobs building skyscrapers that nobody's going to rent out.
Eating steel.
Steel toe. 65% of the crowd is wearing steel toe
Who is
boots
this?
right now.
This can't be the power play number 2, is it? What do we even have out here?
I
What
don't
the
know
hell
if
is
it is
court
player.
shoes? My God.
Let's go. Turn it up. Let's
what
go.
what a play by Lars. Throw it to the net. Yep.
Oh, that's it.
That's it, folks.
That's it,
That's
folks.
it.
The
Any
ref
league.
waving it off, drunk.
Any league. That's it. Go take it to Toronto. You might not even need it in Toronto. Just take it right to Pittsburgh, right up to the press box. That's a goal, folks.
We'll get together. I mean, just talk it out.
Look at the rollie on the bird behind the bench. You see that?
You see Mike Sullivan's half Windsor too.
Oh, that's it.
Oh, that's a goal here, folks, in Pittsburgh. We have a 1-0 hockey game here. We have a 1-0 hockey game here in the state of hockey, Pennsylvania. Brian Rust. Who took the bet? Cat. Who took the bet? I told you, Brian Rust shows up to play every night. I'm going to go on Twitter. Yep. That's a hockey goal, folks.
20 goals last year for the 4th straight year. He didn't like the year, though, Sean.
Chat, who took that?
On the board.
Folks, that's what we like to call any league, no matter recreational, men's league, jungle, East Coast Hockey League, SPHL, any fucking league in Europe. That hit the 4x6. That is a good goal. 1-0 Pittsburgh. Rusty, that's a good player. Sneaky good, right? Good contract. Took a nice little 5-6 year deal at an AAV that you can just slide him right up and down the lineup. Good player. Notre Dame product. Couple mugs.
Really? Wow, Brian Rust cashes in. Take those tickets to the window, and Sidney Crosby on a breakaway. He shoots, and what a save by Peter Moret. Peter Moret, where is your chick? She's with me. Back to you, Kenny. Oh, what a shot. Who's 89? Alex Mogilny's kid? Mogilny's kid? Why can I fucking talk?
Yeah, that's Athanasio. That's Luis Mendoza. Oh, puck's on net. Who's 70? There's a lot of youngsters. They're going to pull up the roster here. The old Rooster.
Yeah, this is our first one, but usually I feel like we'd be more prepared. Get a huge whiteboard in here.
We should. Just the depth chart. Okay, here we go.
Crosby, the best grinder the game has ever seen.
Okay. Lucas Reichel, 27. He's not a bad little young player there. Graves got a ticket. I think he got 6 years, maybe just under 5.
I love the way Graves looks. Like he just got the long hair. He's a big body.
Yeah, it kind of looks like a knockoff Ron Hainsey or something. It just looks like a steady 3-4 defenseman.
Yes, I do drugs 95. That is correct. Brian Rust. Shout out to Marie 99 or Max Ray. Took the bet. Have you had a commercial yet? Usually we'll go to the Twitch chat during the commercial.
No, it's been high and tight. It's nice. A lot different than football. I mean, fuck me, football takes 9 hours to do. I feel like these guys are snapping it pretty good right now. Jake Gensel, I didn't think he was going to play, but he's back in the mix. Look at that. Just pucks on net, right? You never know. You never know. Little Tipper Jones. All right, we got commercial here, folks.
We got the first commercial of the season here. Actually, no, of the Pittsburgh game. We're going to take it to the chat.
51 live. Is that on Twitter or is that on Twitch?
That's just on Twitch.
Oh, that's nice.
On Twitter, we have 191 people tuning in.
Oh, folks, how are we living out there today? NHL opening night. October 10th on the chin, we have Connor Bedard, the next greatest thing since sliced bread, teeing it up right now with, well, the GOAT, number 87, Sidney Ferda Crosby. Looks decent right now, Rob. Looks like he's shaking some rust off. Not to mention Brian Rust, that is. But okay on the power play. A couple shots, a couple sogs, as I would say. Early on, not much going on, though.
Not much going on. Both of these teams' game plan is to chip the puck deep. Not much action. I'm a little pissed off that Pierre Engvall and the Islanders aren't going tonight because that's where the action is. If you want to watch NHL hockey with some thoroughbred action, you're going to want to tune into the Islanders.
Oh, my God. That guy's built like a Formula One car. He just up and down the wall. There was a racetrack out there. He should honestly kind of, after his hockey career, I think he could do like short track speed skating because that guy just flies up and down the wall, and he's got the longest neck maybe in the history of hockey, let alone mammals.
Yep, right you are. But anyway, not much. It looks like both of these teams are just trying to get pucks deep, smack the end boards with the puck, get it high, get it down, and hasn't been very many clean carries into the zone.
Is 15-point improvement realistic for the Hawks? I mean, I don't even know their point total last year, but I'm going to go ahead and say probably not.
What was the question?
Is a 15-point improvement realistic for the Hawks? I think they were flirting last year at 59. Okay, so that would be I had them pegged at 70 maybe. I mean, they're definitely a point less than a point per game, right? They're not an 80 to 82 point team. 70 maybe. So I'm going to go no.
Yeah, I'm going to say no on that. Dude, there's a lot of just throwing around the puck in this game. Like, no one's controlling the puck. Let's settle it down here.
Yeah, I mean, I think everyone's just hot and horny, right? That looks like that thing's kind of bouncing there, too, at PPG Arena. Ice probably ain't perfect. I mean, it's night one for everyone, right, Rob? Everyone's a little hung. They're shaking it off. That includes the ice crew and, maybe even the ice girls. Ooh, you think they have any talent in Pittsburgh? Steel City on the ice crew? What a pass. Oh
what a pass by Gino Malkin.
Ferda Malkin.
That'll make your butt bark.
He's going to be pissed that guy didn't bury it. Probably never passed him again.
Yeah, he's probably like that, huh?
For sure.
Russian kids love being like that.
Yeah. You won't even look at him when he gets back to the bench.
Dude, I had a Russian kid in practice one time. He laid me the fuck out. I didn't have the puck. And he was mad about a play previously that I had nothing to do with.
Yeah.
We were scrimmaging half ice scrimmage at center ice. And he just said, sorry, Rob.
Yeah.
Practice. Took my head off for no reason.
Right. And he probably didn't feel bad about it at all. He was just getting his lick on you.
No, he started packing shoes when he was 6.
Oh, that was almost 6 hole where grandma hides the Percocets. Yeah, Russian guys normally like good dudes, but like really serious. Just relax a little bit.
Yeah, dude. They all lived in
same. That is such a dish. Oh my sauce! That was not even ragu, dude. That was vodka chicken parm. Look at that. Oh,
that was so sick.
That was buttery, fella. Feathered and lethal. Like you got to bury that against. Radish almost cheeked that one in, just off his titty and in.
Jerry cheating a little bit on the ice there.
I do drugs 95. What a screen name that is. Hawks or Man Jose. Wow. Talk about shitburger after shitburger. I'm going to say, just because they have Bedard, I'm going to say the Hawks. But, I mean, I don't know. I feel like the Central's a little weaker this year as well. Oh, God, these guys are buzzing.
Was he celebrating right there? Did you see that?
It kind of looked like he took his top hand off his twig there. I thought it was maybe going for 6.
Pittsburgh's really working the half wall here.
Yeah, they're massaging it.
Yup, there's a good hit right there. That's hockey. That's off. That's a Kreider right there. We have our first Christopher Kreider of the season. Swish, do you think Kreider has over or under 45 offside?
Is there any guy that just has no idea what's going on through the neutral zone other than Chris Kreider? It's hilarious. Like, what is he doing? Does he not know where the puck is and where the blue line is? Or is he just going too fast for his own good?
I think he's just going too fast.
He's Ricky Bobby. He's just one speed, shake and bake.
I mean, he's been.
I'd like to go fast.
Yeah, I mean, he's been jumping out of the shallow end of the pool. He can jump out of the shallow end of the pool right up onto the pool deck.
Yes, he does have that highlight package. I remember seeing that. But like, what does this guy do? Like, Is he just so oblivious? Is he the guy that's just driving around town, just running through, red lights and stop signs as well?
Yeah, I mean, you got to get that puck deep and time it so he can,
Fucking
cross his. Yeah.
Fucking dump that thing in and go find it.
Yep.
Any season predictions from your uncle? Well, yeah. I mean, I guess we're now at a commercial break. I like to think the Maple Leafs make it past the second round. That's crazy to say. My bold pick, not very bold, but my Stanley Cup winner, if they can stay healthy, would be the Edmonton Oilers. Loyal to the oil. I think they finally they got to get through Vegas, but if they get the goaltending, which who knows, with last year that being an issue with Stewart, Leonard Skinner, and Soupy Campbell, Jack Campbell. I'd like them to come out of the West, and you know what? I'd hope to see. It's crazy to say. I'd hope to see an all-Canadian final. I'd like to see Edmonton and Toronto, just because 34 and McDusty. I think those guys going at it together. That'd be awesome.
Yeah, I agree. I like to see McDavid make this team far. I think he's going to demand a trade.
How about that Rasmus Dahlin deal, dude? He got absolutely paid 11 bananas times 8. I think he's worth every penny.
Yeah, I think he is too, especially if the cap goes up. Gary keeps raising the cap by like $100,000 a year. So if what was that?
I don't know.
Is that a speaker? Do you hear that? Or is that the laundry?
That's laundry, yeah.
Oh, okay. But yeah, I think it's a great deal for Buffalo. I think Dahlin is sick.
Yeah,
he's disgusting.
I mean, he had like 73 points last year, and if he, that cap's going to go up, maybe unless there's another crisis.
Yeah, Colin Kaepernick.
Right. Yeah. Colin Cap.
I want to see more connecting here, more passes, more. I mean, I haven't seen more than 2 passes completed in this game. So, but like you said, Swish, there's a lot of jitteries, a lot of nerves. Half the guys on the ice barely made it out of training camp. I mean, we have a lot of PTO kind of guys out here. I mean, these are 2 teams at a turning point. We have Pittsburgh they have a bunch of new faces, and they're trying to close out that Crosby Malkin window in a positive way. And then you have the Chicago Blackhawks, who are trying to have more than 20 wins this year. So it's kind of a weird matchup to get going right off the bat.
For sure. And I just going back to your point of 2 consecutive passes. I think that's really when the game's crispy, especially when you're watching it come out of the zone and entries. Like when it really starts to snap, it's midseason form. But I think right now it's just the jitters. You're so horned up to play. There's nothing like opening night. You have that that video montage for the game, and you're sitting there before the game. You're all goofed up on Mountain Dew. I just think guys are they're nervous, and sometimes your brain is going a little faster than what you want it to go. And oh my God.
What's it like being Taylor Hall flies into the end boards? He is Switch. What's it like being in an NHL warm up? You just kind of, it must be, I would feel like it's cooler than playing in the game.
Oh yeah. I mean, I think it's almost like NBA, like the NBA shoot around, because you have the option, to take your helmet off and go no bucket. I don't know why all these guys, I know you could get hit with a pill out there, but no bucket, there's nothing better. I mean, talk about selling the game. You get out there, you take a look around in the crowd, see if there's any trim, see who's in the stands. I just think on the ice, no bucket. I don't think there's anything better. We got a power play coming up here.
Somebody said our mics are fucked.
These mics are absolutely cheeks.
Can we get a sound check, please?
Can't understand a thing. Marsh Hockey, folks.
Mars Hockey, why don't you get a computer that's not from 2006? Because our mics are fine. Can we get a goddamn mic check? Testing. Mics work for me.
Mace said, hold your mic a little further away. Okay.
Who, me or you?
Me.
They just cut out. Where are our mics checking out?
How's this fella? How's Swish song? 93.1.
Mic check. Can I get a mic check, please?
We have a first look at the Pittsburgh Penguins power play. Okay, we got King K running the drop over to Sid. I don't see Tanger's not out there, fella. He must be playing PP2 for now. They got Dick Raquel on the left flank.
I'm gonna do a mic check on Twitter.
It's one of the things to watch here because it's very different with Erik Karlsson, but the timing of the breakout.
Who does Donato have dirt on to be playing right wing one? That's actually funny. I don't know. I mean, he's kind of just a filler, in terms of in and around a team. But I think anytime you have an NHL sweater on, there's no bad days. So Donato, whoever you're fooling, he's not a bad player. His dad played, Teddy Donato, coaches at Harvard.
It's hard to play in the NHL, man. And if somebody releases you and someone picks you up, that's a goddamn win. Like, I tried as hard as I could, and I could not even play Division III college hockey. Like, I am a fucking loser. For Ryan Donato to have team after team, he has half a conference. He's worn the sweaters of half of a conference, but that just means more people want you. Carlson, shoot! Hey, that's one shot, baby. That's one shot. Carlson, over 2.5 shots, confirmed, per down.
My boy for the Lehigh Valley Phantoms. Good chin, throws both ways. Garrett Wilson said, "Mike check can hear you fellas loud and clear." So that's good.
Thank you for the mic check.
Willie Beauty. Oh. I mean, that's where – wow, he's going upstairs. He's going skee ball machine right in the right pocket corner, throwing that thing up the ramp and letting her fly.
I'm looking on Twitter right now. Shout out to Chad Burns. Shout out to Kirk McLean. Shout out to
Coach Chad Burns. How we doing, my friend?
Shout out to Big Code, everybody. Shout out to D113. Appreciate you stopping by. Long Pencil Gensel. Look at that traffic in front. Connor Murphy, former Coyote, no? For a hot second there.
50 seconds left on this power play. We'll get another look at PP1. Gino Malkin out of Magnesiedorf, Russia. Wow, massaging it. Is that offside? I don't know.
I looked on. Oh, I think Gensel was off.
Okay.
Who's 67, Raquel?
Yeah, Dick Raquel.
I actually like Raquel's game, dude.
Yeah, he's good. He's sneaky good.
Raquel looks Puerto Rican right there. Where the hell does this guy spend his offseason? He looks like Chris Chelios' his son right there.
You can't tone it 10. The Greek god, Chris Chelios. My God, what a beauty.
I mean, Raquel looks like he was playing Frisbee in Malibu all summer long from 9 to 5 with that man.
Was he Frelfin taking a micro dose and heading out to the 9-hole course? Folks, nothing better than Newport Beach, especially half-cooked.
Right you are. Right you are.
Jansen Harkins is on the power play. I mean, this is okay.
Jeff Carter.
Oh,
Jeff Carter. That puck's loose.
Oh, hey, Mr. Carter.
I got to give Mrazek respect there with that aggressiveness to come out and play that puck right there.
Pete Mrazek is literally on the blue line right now. Is fronting these pucks like he is. Oh, all over the blue paint, down and big. Oh my God, flying out of it.
I mean, it's a good read. He's got no one on his left side. He's got his right side. D-man tied him up, back post. It's a good play by Mrazek there.
Great Patrick Reed. Come on, Tanger. Walk the line, fella. Rusty on the halfer. Don't love that. Oh.
So who is it? They got Carter. They got
Jansen Harkins. They got off of waivers from Winnipeg playing the front of the cage. Tanger, Jeff Carter, and who was that left side? What does Rusty make? I think he's like 3 and a hook, man. He's a good player for that place.
Wait, Chicago has a player named Vlasic. Is that Mark Edward Vlasic Pickles' kid?
I believe no relation, but don't quote me on that. Man, Chicago, I just the more I think about it, like, I mean, it's night one and we're 15 minutes into the season, but if he gets 30 goals on this team, that's impressive. We're talking about Bedard.
Oh, is that Bedard?
No. It's Tyler Johnson out of Spokane, Wa. Still going tongues out. A couple mugs.
I don't even think that's a high stick. I think Ray Ferraro's right. I think that was a puck.
I didn't see. Yeah, I was going to say I didn't see.
Oh, no, that's a stick. Noah Chari.
Yeah, that's accidental. No,
accidental. Chris Simon. I mean, yeah, it's an accident, but it's
right.
still a penalty.
You think?
I know, because he's falling on his stick, right?
I mean, wow. They called it. Kelly Sutherland. That's a good dude right there. Not afraid to have a stiff Irish whiskey after the match. Old school beauty.
You know what? I don't like that call.
I don't either.
Because he's falling down.
Yeah. I trust Kelly Sutherland, though. He's a hell of a referee. Long-time listener, first-time caller. He's 20 years in the league plus. Kelly Sutherland. Shout out number 11.
Are they going to give a 4-minute penalty here? Now, if Bedard doesn't score on a 4-minute power play, I'm going to go ahead and say this guy, he might be heading back to junior.
Yeah, he might be packing his shit and, going right back to the Regina Pats. Bell Tire's a funny sponsorship to have in the Hawks helmets there, isn't it? The Detroit company, like, that's Motown. That's Motor City, baby. Motor City in the Windy City.
So are they reviewing a 2 or a 4 here or just a penalty? I mean, he fell on the stick.
Well, what did Dave Jackson say? Dave's always flirting the line of, like, never giving a real opinion. So I want to see what he said. Man, that's just incidental contact. Like, he's not – what are you supposed to do? I don't think that's a penalty.
I don't think it's a penalty either.
I mean, if I'm talking to Tim Peel right now, peeling it back, I think he would agree. I think that's no penalty because he's so low to the ice and it's accidental contact.
Tim Peel's coming on my show.
Either fellow.
Yeah.
I think Sutherland's going to reverse it. Kelly's a good guy. He's an honest man. He's only been married 3 times.
Did he throw both ways?
That's a joke, by the way, folks. Those jerseys are so sick. I want a fucking referee jersey. And now they cut it to the commercial. I don't know. We'll see when we get back.
We're going to head over to who's that drunk guy that always goes Don Koharski?
Don Koharski in his garage?
Don, what do you think about this goal interference call? Fuck, I don't know. I think fucking it could be a goal interference. It could not be a goal interference, boys. Fuck, I don't know. Thanks, Don. That guy, how pickled he is. Every game they call him in, and he is just drunk as hell. I think one time they called him in to go over a play, and he was literally behind the wheel of the car.
Yeah, he had a fifth of vodka, maybe a little jack in the system. He was just driving around the neighborhood for no reason. Just taking calls.
Well, he was a little cold, and he just, went for a drive to warm up.
A couple Chardonnays, so what? Yeah, he's like Mr. Hurley, Big Daddy. Are you drunk right now, Mr. Hurley? I've had a couple Chardonnays, so what of it?
Switch, let's head over to the chat on Switch now. We are in a commercial break. Anyone saying anything of value over here?
I want to smoke a cig with Brian Russ. Plays a blue-collar game. Oh, my God, yeah. Talk about maybe a Camel unfiltered Turkish with a little doobie wrap in it.
Ooh!
We're talking missionary. We're talking getting buzzed both ways, fella.
Folks, we have a ton of girls on the way over. They're just not here yet. No penalty. That's a great call.
That's a great. Yeah, Kelly Sutherland reversed it. Like I said, it was accidental. He's falling to the ice. What is Noel supposed to do with the stick? I mean, what's he supposed to do?
Tyler Johnson is just in full-blown denial.
Oh, yeah, that's a tough one to soak, and you don't even get the boys a power play, though. That's tough. Not night one. Bob, a lot of people are asking me if this mullet is real. It's like, are you kidding me? Yes, touch it.
Yes, folks.
I'm growing it out all summer.
A good non-call there. I like it. Even though I wanted the power play for Bedard to get his goal, but it is the right call, confirmed, and that's per Darren and possibly per Elliott.
That is per Darren, the number one source. Sid going F1. No, how's your nose? Well, a little sore like after a Vegas trip.
Bring a jacket. Oh. Because it's going to get a little chilly. People ask me,
here we go.
Bedard on a 3-on-2.
Man, that's a nice release, though. Fuck. Gets that under the stick, under the triangle there. Even to get a shot off is nice. I love that he goes Robert Lang sock tape job, too. That's what I love about him.
Oh, what a shot. This kid's using a 56 flex or what? Get the rebound. Oh, it's in. It's not in. Dude, Bedard's kind of buzzing, dude. He's one of those guys where the puck is just going to find him, folks.
Man, he looks good.
Yeah, he does look good. I mean, you spend your whole life, you don't eat fast food once. You better be fucking good.
You better be coming to play night one in the National League, going 1 overall. But what a play by Taylor Hall, though. Heads up play. I like the speed to the neutral zone. Watch this release here, Bob. Just under the triangle. Even though it's not on net, that's still a veteran way to shoot the pill, man.
Head up the whole way, too.
Chicken Parm is fucking stealing my ammo here, but.
That's a sneaky good save by Tristan Jerry. Jerry, the cable guy.
Jerry, the cable guy. Jersey Jerry.
You know what Bedard has to do? That's a good shot. You know what? I'm not going to give him advice because, Oaks, I didn't make it anywhere in hockey. My ankle
Is Donald Koharski a generational talent? I'm going to say absolutely. I think that guy refed in literally every single league, including beer leagues around Canada, just doing it for the love of the game. I remember him in the jungle. Like some days he'd be like, I'd be like, that's a penalty. He's like, well, I don't care to see it. Like he's strictly there just to get paid. That's what he loved about it.
I respect the hell out of it. I always do that too, but I'm unemployable because I tweet about doing drugs and I'm always drunk. Here we go. The puck back up to the point. Bad ice. You see the puck skip on that?
Yeah, Skipper Jones. 71 in the
Bengals
slot
look a
there.
little flat here, don't they?
See
They look-
Gutman. Yeah, they look like a flat Diet Coke you get at a bar at about 3 in the morning. Oh,
Dave
Athanasio.
Gutman, owner of Komodo in Miami.
Carlson just doesn't really move his feet. That's it. For a guy that wanted James Norris, great player, obviously, but I just think I take McAvoy still. I'm on McAvoy.
Yeah, I love McAvoy.
Sorry, I got to drop his name, Chucky Mack, but I'm taking him over EK65.
Shout out to a friend of the show, Charlie McAvoy. We'll get him on here.
IBM, IBQ, Uzi, honestly, Donald Koharski might be a top 5 athlete of all time. Yeah, like no shit. He's right behind. I think he's right off the podium in terms of, right behind probably Johnny Sins,
Yeah, I'd say he's up there.
right? Sins is going to be in that 4 slot no matter what. But yeah, Koharski, I could see him being sliding into the five hole.
Great hit right there.
Sean McDonough, I like him on the call. He's calm. I just miss Doc. Doc was unbelievable.
Yeah, I like Sean McDonough. He's good on the call. Hits on. Never mind. I'm going to say something a little out of pocket there, but I will wait until the end of the game.
Noel Achari, first on the pill. Nose over. He's the guy that plays nose over the puck, nose over the mirror, I'd like to say. Just always hounded.
I mean, that's college hockey.
It is. That's Providence Friar hockey. National champion, mind you.
Is he?
2015, yep. Yeah, we played them at the start of the year. That year they came to North Dakota. We beat them and tied them, and then we lost to BU in Boston, and they ended up just taking the screws to Jack Eichel and the boys and winning that national championship.
Pittsburgh looking real flat this period.
Look at Achari right here. Center ice position, low and slow. Goes and fishes the puck out. Heavy stick.
I mean, that's just
Look
no
at that.
Atari hockey.
Look at that. That's why you pay that guy right there.
To the half wall, great chip, avoids the icing.
Wish we could back that up. Just low and slow through the middle of the ice, goes in the corner, wins a battle, heavy stick, exits the zone, changes right back to a sip of BioSteel, maybe a chew.
Great dump by Bedard. You see why this kid went number 1
Yeah.
overall, folks. Here we go. 3 on 2. 3 on 1. 3 on 2. Oh!
Go.
Carlson, wake up!
Go.
Uh-oh.
Look at that. 7 saga attempts. This guy's triggering like Ovi.
Give it to him.
Like a young Bob Lee Swagger.
He's going to get one. He is just hovering around the paint, untouched. Pretty crazy that he's fucking 18. Like,
That's
what the
insane.
fuck? When I was 18, dude.
Yeah. Getting high on your own supply.
Just hanging out at home, jerking it.
Tug McGraw. RonaldTugYourNut.com.
O'Connor, he's a college guy now.
I believe so, yeah.
1 minute remaining in the period.
Jansen Harkins. Barely get over the blue.
See, look at how bad the computer died already. It's at half. I was at 100 when we started.
What are we going to do when it...
I think we're just gonna move it like right here, and then we don't need it, right? We're
Yeah,
just gonna
right.
Put it on the floor. Put it on the floor. Shout out to Saweetie with the
We-
song "Put It on the
We'll
Floor."
also go back here with it, too.
Oh yeah, we can do that. As long as this is sneaky. This is fine. That's
Yeah.
long too. We're
Yeah.
good.
Longevity. Gino Malkin, dude. What a beauty.
Oh,
Had Dickinson? Oh, my Dickinson. Felino throwing both ways.
I mean, Malkin's a freight train.
He is.
Like
He's
Dickinson really just laid into him. He didn't even move.
No, he's sneaky tough, too. You don't want to fuck with that guy. He can throw.
Lee,
I dab a lot. Yeah, I just got home. How's it going so far? Not bad. It's chop a little bit out there. They're kind of slashing it like they're at Benihana slicing up an onion. But first period, nice first goal by Rusty. Bedard, 7 SOG attempts. I believe 4 or 5 of those are on the Nick Cage. Pretty good game. So it's opening night, right? It's going to be a little sloppy. I think it should get better as we go. That Tampa game had an exciting finish, though, over in Smashville, all in. Folks, that's the first 20 minutes over here live from North Scottsdale. Bob Gucci, Jay Swish. Fella, what are your thoughts on the first? The first frame.
I think the pace was good. I think kind of a hard time moving the puck around for both teams, but also the shitty ice in Pittsburgh does not help. I think Bedard looked really confident. I think he's shooting everything. He's calling for the puck. He's moving his feet. He's doing all the right things. I think in the second period, we're going to see a lot more fluid hockey, but they were just getting the jitters out. How do you feel about that?
Yeah, I think that's accurate. I don't have to overanalyze it, but I just think opening night, man, there's nothing like it. You're on the road. It's a different feel. You're at home. You got, like I said, that intro video. There's a lot of stuff going on. Pucks are flying everywhere. I think right now it's just about settling in, getting to that second frame and trying to get, more to your game and get some flow, get some, 2 passes out of your zone and ultimately get in the offensive zone. And that's where you're going to have some fun, baby.
Yep, I agree. Shout out to Lee's Investor. Thanks for being a subscriber. This is coming in from D-Rex. He says, EK65 thinks defending is optional. Yeah, I mean, I think there was a couple questionable plays from Erik Karlsson. At the end of the day, he's making $11 million fucking dollars. I would do whatever I want out there too.
Yeah, I mean, are you playing real D in game one as a 13, 14, 15-year veteran or as trophy winner? I just don't think your gaps aren't exactly as tight as you want them to be, especially come playoff time. He'll get to his, he'll get to his game, and I think for him, he's never been a real guy that's going to play a ton of defense, right? He'll have the puck on the stick for most of the shift.
Yeah, no disrespect to Pittsburgh and San Jose, but it kind of sucks that he's been in like kind of weird cities, Ottawa, Pittsburgh, San Jose. Like the guy never even got a chance to play somewhere like in LA or New York.
The bright lights. I mentioned Toronto. I mean, I guess it didn't really work out how they envisioned it in San Jose when they kind of moved him over to be a contender. But imagine playing like in Trudeau's backyard. And that's no disrespect to Canada, but I just think as an NHL All-Star, like get that guy to the bright lights of the Mecca. Get him to Broadway. Get him to MSG. If
you're Karlsson, you're getting paid $11 million in Trudeau's system. You're taking home about $4 million.
Yeah, you're taking home about $700K after you pay everything off.
Right? So yeah, and you're gonna want to start a foundation for the write-off, but at the same time, it's amazing for your public image. Everyone thinks you care about the kids and you care about the community, but at the end of the day, it's a big old write-off.
Right off, and you're getting a COVID shot every other day. This is a non-political stream, but you have a healthy dose of Pfizer in you if you're living north of the border. That just is what it is. If we're calling a David Spade a David Spade,
yeah, that is a mandatory situation. I like how more people joined on Twitter for the intermission. You guys should watch the game with us. We are talking hockey. We're talking chicks. We're talking beer. We're talking about pussy.
We're talking missionary. We're talking me on top of her on top of you. Some weird shit. As David Pasternak flies down the left wall. Folks, tune into the chat. Ask us some questions. We got 20 minutes here just kind of, sitting here in North Scottsdale. We want to answer whatever you have on your mind. So fire in the chat. Fire on Twitter. We'll do our best to get back to you. It's kind of buzzing right now, Rob, as far as people watching.
Yeah, we've done this a couple times virtually, and I think we averaged like 30 listeners, and it looks like right now we have 44 on Twitch. We got we're pretty much going to get a phone call right after this from TNT and say, Liam McHugh is done. We want you guys to fill in. But shout out to Liam McHugh, Long Island guy.
Strong Island.
Nassau County guy. Shout out to Liam McHugh.
Liam Full Winter McHugh doing his thing down in Atlanta. He is actually a very talented individual, and he seems like a decent Samaritan.
Liam McFurda.
Liam McFurda.
That from you. I'm going to look at the team stats here. Page not found, but yeah, I think it's pretty good. I think it's going pretty good. Chat, if you guys have any suggestions on what we should do, and listen, folks, this is we're going to do this on Wednesdays, but I don't want to drink on. I think we might have to do like a weekend.
Yeah, I mean, we'll do whatever we're gonna be MCs, Rob. If the people need us drunk, we'll be drunk. Some things are bigger than sports, some things are bigger than you. So we'll dictate. The people will dictate for us, and ultimately, we'll have to do what we have to do, Rob. It is what it is, and it ain't what it ain't.
Twist my arm. If you guys want me to get drunk on these streams, my hands are tied. I'm stuck between a rock and a hard place. I'm gonna get a little drunk. I might have a couple drinks.
Guilty
as charged with the story in that movie. Yeah, brother.
Classic.
Derek's got the best stories.
Derek's got the best stories. Joni loves Chachi. Connor Bedard, 3 stogs on that period, 7 attempts, 98 out of I believe out of British Columbia. That is West Vancouver on the chin. PK Subban dripped out like an absolute. He looks like every time he just looks like he's heading to a player's ball, which I just love his style. I just wish
Yeah.
It's unbelievable. Always has a nice blazer on, good chain, good dude. Norris Trophy winner. Throws right for sure. I don't know about both. But.
The chat, has Bedard got hit yet? No, he hasn't got hit. Yeah, you know what? The Manning cast for hockey, you're looking at it, folks. As soon as we steal the rights from the NHL or we pirate the rights and hire our lawyers, we can fend them off in court. We're going to be doing NHL coverage with hockey on the screen, and that's a promise. No, it's not.
Oh, we can promise that, right? We have to do it. Taylor Hall looks okay on the left side of the guard there, decent on the power play. I don't know. It's going to be tough for him, I think, to really produce this year. But who am I to say I'm a guy sitting on his couch with a mullet wig on and an AHL jersey on?
Yep.
So
Bedard
that's his little bit.
Yeah. Hall and Bedard logging 6 minutes of ice. Good shots on net between those two. Bedard with 3 shots. Taylor Hall with 2 shots. Taylor Hall with a shot missed. And
over under Sidney Crosby points this year. What do you think? If you put the line, if you played a full 82, is he at over 80 points?
Yes.
I think so too. The guy, he's like a fine wine you find out in Napa Valley. Just a solid Cabernet, good finish, Opus 1. I think he is only better with age. I think he's a full 82 slate, especially in this day and age and scoring. I think he's a 90-point guy.
Yeah.
30 and 60. Is that fair?
I think the thing about Crosby is he's a guy that's going to honor his contract. And a lot of the times you see guys, and I would do it too, that they get to the end of their deal and when they're a little bit older and they know they're kind of past the point where they're going to get another big ticket. And they kind of, throw on the brake. But Crosby, I think he's going to go pedal to the metal as long as he's healthy for the rest of his contract. So, I think he's over a point-a-game player for the rest of his career. If healthy, 82 games, I'd say 90 points is fair.
For sure. I mean, he's a guy that would never pack it in. He's not putting a Tommy Bahama in. Just thinking he's somewhere on a beach sitting something strong. That's a guy he's going to do whatever he can to be the best player and at the top of the game. So I agree with that. Vegas Golden Knights, if you're watching on ESPN Plus, walking in with a mug, what a feeling that must be. Just right in Sin City. I mean, you got everything. You got all sorts of entertainment.
How do you feel?
The trip.
You got the bad blow. You've got the gambling. You've got
the hook.
You've got
if you want. You got the strip.
Yep.
You got the spearmint rhino. You got XS.
You've got backpages.com.
You got the Asian massage. You got the high rollers room if you want to go play whatever you want. So that city is going to be electric tonight. Opening night with Seattle, the Crackheads in town. Seattle. That's going to be an interesting team to watch this year, Rob. I think. From what they did last year, they definitely could build on it, but I also could see them kind of sliding back and regressing a little bit because they don't have a ton of talent. I think they have a lot of really good players, but we'll see.
Yeah, I think the thing with Seattle is that they all play the same way. They all have very active sticks.
Yes.
And they all skate hard, and they kind of have that what's the word?
Tenacity.
Misfit. No, they were all taken from Frank Serengeli.
Yep.
They were all taken in an expansion draft. They all have a chip on their shoulder. So
right.
I can see. You know what? I hate to say it, but I can see Seattle coming out tonight hot, and the Golden Knights have a little bit of that cup hangover
for sure.
And I think Seattle is going to come out tonight with active sticks, and their feet are going to be moving. And I think Vegas is the better team, obviously, but I can see them struggling in the first period tonight.
I agree with that. I think the are nuts. It just seems like every other shift Ham's out there, Yanni Gord, or some of these guys that just run their heads through the Great Wall of China if they have to. So I could see that. I think Vegas will probably be a little stung. Again, it's a full 82 game, so you kind of got to get your feet wet that summer, after a cup, after a mug. At least guys I know, it's probably not back in the gym or on the sheet as early as you were before. You're shaking off the rust, even going into training camp. So it'll be, but at the same time, it's still a home opener. So we'll see what that buzz is about in Vegas because that barn T-Mobile Arena will be absolutely buzzing.
Yeah, I mean it's so fun there, dude. It's like I've been there a couple times. It's gotten better and better and better, and I think the longer the season goes, they just figure out more shit. Like they just figure out how to make it better every experience, whether it's turning the volume up higher or adding more bars. Every 2 feet, there's a bar there. I really like that.
Yeah, I mean, they got the go-go dancers on the glass and warm-ups. They're not only distracting the other team, but they have the fucking place just bumping. Honestly, probably the greatest rink right now in hockey other than the Mecca MSG. I think just the Vegas whole production is insane.
Yeah, it's also just the energy of like how you walk out of T-Mobile.
Yes.
You basically walk right into the MGM Park
Yes.
resort.
Yes.
And it's just you can watch the game, you walk right out, a little buzz, full Buzz Lightyear, and go right into it. There's something about that energy. And as we all know in Vegas, the night is not even close to being over when you're done with the game. It's not like you're here in Arizona, you go to a game,
right?
Kind of like the bar
times two. You're leaving Mullet or leaving back in the day, Glendale. It was late. You really get to a bar. I mean, you're gutting out T-Mobile. You're right on the south end of the strip, and you're full Buzz brain.
Yeah.
You're throwing both ways immediately the second you walk out of there, and you're like, where the fuck are we going?
Yeah, exactly. So that's the thing. I want to get. I went to a couple games. I went to 2 Stanley Cup playoff games last year.
Not a big deal.
So sick. So hop on a shitty ass Southwest flight, dude.
Right.
3 minutes.
Stinky bird.
Just get so buzzed out. Just land. Just go to the casino and take out a credit in advance. And worry about it.
Take out a credit in advance. Drinking rail tequila, and you're betting your whole life savings on a roulette table at 39 to 1 odds. It's just perfect.
Yep. It's couldn't be a better setup, especially having action on the game. You're at the game, boots on the ground. There's nothing like boots on the ground. Because here's the thing: you win, it's incredible. Oh, hold on, Bedard's getting interviewed by Emily.
Kevin dressed like she's heading for 18 holes.
He's so media trained already.
He might be half rolled. I love that Rocky patch. R.I.P. Rocky Ward, Rocky Furta.
I don't know. You're obviously getting used to this new level, so just try to get better every period.
You went no bucket for warm-up, but it looked like you almost.
Love that question by Capper. Spell the game.
I just always kind of leave my stick in the spot and then just kind of walk by it, so I have to go back. But again, going to be on the ice with Kev, we're pretty close, so it was a cool moment for us.
Thanks, Connor.
Thank you.
Close with who? Kev?
I don't know who that is.
Who's Kevin?
I don't know. Did he forget his stick? I don't know
that's
what we're talking about. Chat. What the fuck is that?
I think he did. Frank said that? Bedard is so sick of these interviews and it's game one. Yeah, I think he is too, fella. I think he's just over. I think he's literally just a hockey player. Like he's just a full on mutant,
You know who hockey needs? They need like a Quinn Ewers who like came in college football with a mullet,
Yes.
NIL deal, just absolute slinging, going into Alabama, winning.
Yes.
Bedard's not going to give you personality. For the rest of this is what you're looking at. For the rest of his career, is that.
Yeah, he'll open up a little bit, but even just remember like McDavid first when he came in too, like he still doesn't give you much. I think these guys are it's just hockey, man. That's all it is.
Yeah, sometimes I don't blame him. It really depends. It depends on
the questions are always brutal too.
Yeah, and it depends on where you came from. Like if you were in a major junior organization where maybe you had a bad experience with media, you kind of just have that chip on your shoulder going into the NHL. You don't really want to say anything. I think it all depends on people's biases. Like some guys are comfortable opening up to the media, and some guys just have bad experiences with the media and never want to open up again. It's like,
I just think some guys throw and some guys don't, and it's unfortunate because a lot of hockey guys have good personalities. But when you're just talking about pucks and deep all the time, like maybe we're the people that we need to call in and get Bedard on the show.
Like if I was Bedard,
we could break this guy, no problem.
Yeah, if I was Bedard and Kaplan said, "See, you went no bucket out there for warmups." Now, me being Bedard can't happen just with 2 different scenarios. But I would have said, like, I think I look good tonight.
Yeah.
Woke up, good hair day. I wanted to get a couple pictures to put on Instagram later, and I think it's going to work out. He would have immediately been
would have been
such a fan favorite. Not that he cares.
but I just think that that's the way these hockey guys need to kind of channel. Like they got to realize they're a brand themselves. Like he could sell. This guy could blow up even further than what he is if he wanted to. I just don't think he cares. Capper asked you that question. Like, yeah, not bad. Flow's looking good. Just looking for some trim in the stands. Fuck. Who's that girl sitting in 114 over there? Hey, not a bad little Ricky, little Maurice Richard, half rocket.
Who's that little minx over there?
Yeah, who's that little Maurice Richard? What's a Maurice Richard? Oh, it's a rocket. She looks decent over there. Who is that?
Could you imagine if he said that? How sick that would be?
It'd be so nails. Why not? Who cares? Nobody's making out of this thing alive.
We got Gabby 127. This says Kevin Korchinski. I don't know if that was a.
That was the guy. Yeah, that was Kevin.
Oh, she's answering our question. Okay.
Yeah, Kevin Korchinski.
Kind of a dope last name.
Who is on the Hawks?
Korchinski.
I believe he's a big defenseman. Yeah, double nickel, 55 on the chin. The young kid, I believe. I think he might even be 19.
I'm making so much people money on Twitter. So many people I had a break first time on Twitter. I had 2 bets in this game: Russ to score and Bedard over 2.5 shots. Both of them hit. Gambling is so easy. Do not invest your money in the S&P 500. It's a bunch of bullshit. Why wait for 10% returns every year when you could just bet on hockey? It is easy.
100%, and at least switch to Geico too, right? Because you can even make more money off
that. I actually had Geico one time. My car got broken into, and all my personal belongings got stolen, including my grandma gave me this gold ring, and it was my uncle's, and that got stolen. And Geico said that they're not covering any items that were in the car because that's technically personal insurance, and I only have car insurance. And I was like, "What do you mean?"
Right?
Like it's a cover items, which I thought it did, and they're like, "Nope."
You pick up the phone and immediately call Jake from State Farm.
Yeah. I actually switched to State Farm. Yeah,
because Jake's a good dude, right?
Yeah.
Call you anytime of the night. Yeah, throws both. You can kind of call him and just shoot the shit at 3 a.m. when you're sitting on your couch after a night at Boondocks.
Call my real estate, not my real estate, my car insurance agent.
Yeah, drunk as a skunk.
Chat, how we doing out there? Where's everyone from in the chat? If you could just spam the chat with where you're from, that would be great. I'm just trying to see.
Height, weight, what position you'd like to play this year, social security number, and mother's maiden name. Throw it all out there, baby. What we doing?
I think we got to figure out a ritual, not a ritual, but a system for intermission here.
Yeah.
I don't know if we need better lighting. Do we need more lighting? What are those?
That one's dead right now.
Oh, it is. Do those go higher? I think we're fine. This is for future. They don't. Okay. If that one was dead,
we have like a spotlight that we could use. We need it. Let's try it out. We're gonna spot it.
All right, we got people in the chat. Thanks for joining us. We're going to get the second period started here soon. We got Bay Area in the building. I did not see that coming. We got Chicago in the building. We got shout out to Strong Island in the building. We got OC. I don't know what that means. Does that mean Canada, Ocean County? That's such a California response, but I respect it. Vancouver. Oh, that helps. Yeah. I think we need it. Is there an outlet over there? Or I think try it. No, I think that's good, Fresh. Yeah. We got another Bay Area. Wow, what the fuck is going on? We got Thrash Town. I'm not sure what that is.
Does it look a little better?
Yeah, it does. And we're gonna move this just so we can get a San Diego Charger going. We're gonna put this on the floor here, and then we're gonna. How are we gonna do this? Pretty impressive there.
Have this vision that something great's going to happen all the time in every shift. It won't. But that last shift, when he had the couple of shots and the rebound chances released, is so special. It's hard to ignore it. We saw it in that first period. There's Gensel down low, got to deal with a sliding
San Diego Charger.
smothered by Peter Mrazek, 6.5 minutes of ice time, a minute and a
I
half.
hope that works. I'm like standing inside there.
Jammer.
Led Chicago with those 3 shots that you saw in the graphic. Did not win a face-off officially. He was 0 for 3.
Folks, we are live back here from PPG Arena in Steel City. That is Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Black and gold facing off against, well, the chosen one, Connor Bedard and the Chicago Blackhawks.
Does this outlet work?
Yeah, it should. We could also try the one back here, too. Good stick by Gens there, protecting the guts of the ice. Not giving up much. Folks, we're back live here. Second period. 19:15 to play in the second frame. Connor Bedard started the second period again. Faced off against Sidney Crosby. 87's 19th year in the NHL. What a goddamn athlete. Crosby still uses that flat curve, short stick. Like, the guy, he's just mint. What a player. I think my favorite player in the league still, 87. I'd take him as my number 1 C on any team. It's crazy to say I'd take him over McDusty if we're going into a 4-round playoff. He's the world's best grinder.
This should be working.
Okay, we can try behind. We're going to try behind the.
Where's
Yeah.
that?
Dodge Charger.
Unless jamming it in is not the play. I don't know what we're going to do. Folks, we're having a little bit of technical difficulties. Hang in tight. All right, let's put this fucker back up.
That's Kelly Sutherland. Chicago going back to the power play. 98 Bedard on the left flank. Jeff Carter going to the sin bin. 2-time Stanley Cup champion. Yeah, you can't do that. You can't hold the stick, Jeff. As you know, you've played over almost 1,300 matches, fella. 77, what an athlete. Home base, Hermosa Beach. Life's good for him. He's always got a stock tan rolling in. Even like mid-January, I think he just kind of saves the Rays.
It's not even working regularly.
Huh. How much battery we got?
I don't know.
Enough to get us through. Taylor Hall, 36 points last season. I think he was hurt a little bit there. I love Bedard's tape job, man. He goes Robert Lang's sock. Like, oh, Perry, that was dirty. Just danced around. Little dance with my dogs in the nighttime around Pedersen. How are ya? Seth Jones-Drew. Nieto, good penalty killer. Longtime man Jose Shark, even with the Avs. It was crazy when Nieto was literally just getting traded back and forth between the Avalanche and the Sharks. He was going every other year. He'd just get dished back.
You might be shit out of luck. You don't have to
Switch comms.
know what we're going to do.
'Cause those outlets should be working.
Yeah, I don't think it's the outlet problem anymore.
Should we,
Grab me that.
should we try a different charger, maybe?
There you go.
I got one first goal of the season.
I don't think it's the charger.
We're the lowest scoring team in the league last year.
Yeah, like it's not. I want to see if power Greg Powers.
Shut up. G-Reg Powers. ASU. Oh. Yeah, this Chicago team is pretty thin. Thin to win. Korchinski, this kid's young. 7th overall pick. Played in Seattle, I believe, last year. Good Western leaguer. I don't know if he's Russian or just has a kind of a Russian last name, but he looks decent. Looks like he's got to grow into his body a little bit. Probably take him a couple of years to get seasoned, but nothing better than playing on a young team like this. You can kind of develop your way into the league as opposed to stepping into a team that's, cup hunting, a.k.a. chin hunting.
One of the areas the Penguins want to improve upon is their penalty killing. They brought in as Bedard's trying to protect the puck, he jumps over his stick, and Achari shoves him down. Achari's a big boy. He's about 205 pounds, and Bedard's not going to be able to absorb that. He's going to get a lot of attention, though.
P.O. Joseph playing with King K. I don't know about that pairing, just potentially going into a playoff series, but we'll monitor that as the season goes. Really like Dick Raquel's game. He just uses that high-end toe curve. Former Anaheim Duck, good player. Shoe in 20 goals if he's healthy.
Cut your mic for a sec.
Yeah.
Brian.
Mike check, Kyle Browntown. Fella. Can you hear me? Talk to me in the chat. Maybe talk dirty. Can you hear us, fella?
Wait, try now.
Yeah, that was good. All good, folks. We're all good. We're back. We're live. Bedard on the sheet. Donato, never scared to shoot the puck. He fires one off the blocker side of Jari. Carlson with a nice stretch pass to 87. Sid's so good on his backhand. It's just fun to watch. Oh, Reichel. Little chin music on Jari there. Tyler Johnson picks the puck up in the left corner. Mucks it out. Oh, Kaiser, puck on net. Johnson scrambles for it. Jari grabs it. Pile up in front of the net. Pedersen, headlock. O'Connor in there.
Hey now.
It's fucking Tuesday night in Steel City, and things are heating up. Pace honestly looks a little better. I wouldn't say perfect, but again, this is a non-playoff team and an older veteran team. Pittsburgh, Rob, mind you, the oldest team in the league this year. Average age, 30.8 it comes out to. So about 31 years old is the average age of the Pittsburgh Penguins.
Wow. We're going to have to – I don't know why the hell the fucking charger's not working. I think we're overloading this thing.
Yeah, I think so too. Got the overload. It's kind of like a 5-on-4, like a power play, the 5-on-4 overload, right? Back in the day.
Yeah, I don't know what we could do. You know what we could do, actually? We can use the laptop camera while we charge the computer. Because we need to take one of these fuckers out.
Right.
We can't take the mics out. So if we sacrifice the good camera for a little bit,
Right.
it should be okay.
Okay.
So
Yeah,
maybe,
we can do that. Sure.
So maybe we'll do that. We're at 22% here.
I think we can get through the period, though. It's dying quick, but Pete Dye, shout out Pete Dye, good golfer, good chin. Folks, how we living out there? Tuesday night, where are we watching from? Chime in the chat. Chirp us on Twitter. Where are we watching opening night? Are you at a bar? Are you at your ex-girlfriend's house? Are you at maybe in mom's basement drinking a Bud Light, a.k.a. a wrench light? Where are we at?
Try it for free at asana.com.
Yo, dude, you need some help?
What's going on here?
Don't worry about it. Yo, there's no shame. You don't know my family, though. My parents, or brothers, or sisters, and cousins ever found out. Dude, this weight is pretty heavy. I just need some time, and I'll figure it out myself. Okay?
Sometimes you just need some help. So if you need therapy, find a licensed therapist at Better.
All right, folks, welcome in. This is the second period. We had some technical difficulties after my computer charger is not working.
I think the game's just starting to open up right now. We've had a couple of changes.
Yeah, I think the game's going to open up, Emily, and, we got to shut down this Bedard kid, and, he's shooting everything out there, Emily. I think I would, at times like this, I wish we had Jacob Truba to elbow him directly in the head. Shout out to Brent, who says he's from Wuhan, China, in the chat. And, hey, Kyle Brown, that's okay. In the basement, crushing Pinot. That's why we're here, folks. We're gonna watch hockey every fucking week.
Just a couple of regular dudes chopping it up. Fucking Tuesday here, folks. We're just the people's show of the common man. With a mullet wig on, a bucket hat, nothing other than a couple of waters and maybe an Irish coffee.
All right, what do we got here? I just spent 7 minutes in the fucking period fixing our issue, which isn't even fixed yet. But we got how's the pace? I haven't even been watching. It's good. I think Chicago's going to have a real hard time generating offense this year. I think people don't take the team aspect into account when they're like, oh, Bedard's going to have 50. It's not the NBA. Dude. It's, LeBron could be on any team in the world and still put up 30, 40 a night. That's not how hockey works.
At the end of the day, it's a team sport and it is the National Hockey League. I just don't think, people, you get in the summer, you just kind of forget how good this league is.
Yeah, who's going to break out the puck? Who's going to swing it to the center on the breakout?
How many guys a year tuck 40? Last year was the most ever, but what is it, 7 guys a year maybe?
Yeah.
That's it. You just come in as an 18-year-old and you're shoe in 40. I don't know, man. I really hope he gets it, but it just seems a little steep, seems a little deep to me.
It's a lot. And also as a team, if you're Chicago and you don't have the puck most of the game, it's already harder. I mean, you got to start selling penalties, selling high sticks, diving. You got to start diving if you're on Chicago.
Just
Get on the power
diving.
play. Yeah. Fuck integrity of the game and schmegrity of the game. Get them in the box, get Bedard on the power play, and win some hockey games.
Yeah, somebody do something crazy. Oh,
that's a pizza Letang just getting warmed up. That's all right. Letang's.
Oh, that was sick. The little no-looker TJ Hooker to the middle.
So Chari's playing with Carter and who?
And Nieto.
Nieto.
Yeah, he was a guy that, like I said earlier on the chat, he was going from San Jose to Colorado. He's doing up and backs. It was his first 10 years. He would just get traded every year back and forth from San Jose to Colorado.
Is the NHL having 12-plus Bedard posts in an 8-hour span too much? Seems a little Bedarded. Did they really? Yeah, that is a lot. All right, we got Connor Murphy on the back end. He's a high pick now.
Yeah, he was 20th overall the year before me. Same birth year, I'm just a late birth year. He's had actually quite the career for, he's okay, right, Rob? He's a fine defenseman, makes 4 bananas a year. Good for him. You never fault the guy for getting paid, even though he might be a little bit of a,
I love when guys get paid. Even Jeff Skinner. I sit on Jeff Skinner a lot, but
Signing that deal is so fucking sick.
9 in the hook.
Mm-hmm.
And he's kind of resurrected his career a little bit with
Yeah.
Tage Tommy Thompson,
Yeah, he had a great year last year.
for sure.
Shoot that.
Dickey,
I think you got to get that puck on net, Swish.
if you're Dickinson, for sure. Every shot counts. Oh, trying to dangle. I mean, as they say, Rob, you got no angle. It's time to dangle, right? Don't mind that play from Smitty there.
Yeah, I don't mind that. But before that, Dickinson has another guy with him, kind of tied up, kind of not. You got to get that puck to the cage.
Yeah, Nick Cage confirmed. I think it's got to go to the net, especially when you're a north-south vertical type player. Like, you don't dust it off. You got to get that thing on the pad.
You know, Nick Cage used to buy like 5 Rolls Royces at a time.
Did he?
Like you bought like a ton of property all over the world. Just never lived in any of the houses. You would buy castles in like Scotland. The guy's a huge beauty.
That's so Nick Cage. I mean, he probably just was playing his own game of National Treasure at that point. Forgot where his places were and be like a scavenger hunt to find it.
Nothing like buying a couple Rolls Royces for no reason. Am I right? Shout out to Birdman and Lil Wayne, who are going to be joining us in the second intermission. Could you imagine?
Imagine we had Birdman straight out of Louisiana on the show.
Straight out of my gas tank is on E, but all drinks on me.
93-1.
Is Chris Rooney out here? Oh, I think he did the early game, actually.
Yeah. Carlson, get me off the base. Look at his chew in right now. How sick is that? He goes pouch in the mouth, plays 30 minutes a night with a lipper in. Like, that's how you know you're special. Chicken Parm, got the blue blockers on tonight. Decent tie. That's about a quarter Windsor all in on Chicky Parm.
How cold is Ray Ferraro? You see him with his hands in his pockets?
I know.
He's
I
freezing.
wonder if he's got the toe warmers in. He's on the ski hill.
Wow, it's a
Oh,
brutal giveaway behind the net. Crosby's got it. Crosby's stick is pretty small.
so short, dude. It's crazy how short of a twig he uses.
We need more pucks on net here from both teams. Like, both teams are being so cute. You can't do that to Tang. I know it's game 1.
Bedard, that's an 18-year-old getting knocked up the pill. How about that lunar sauce in the back end from Sid there? Like, just casual fucking 60-foot sauce.
If I'm the coach on both these teams, I'm saying, guys, get the fucking puck on net. What are we doing here?
Yeah.
Too cute.
This is kind of, I mean, I'm not going to lie. It's night 1, but it's not the best game right now. Like, we need something
No,
to
this
go
game
on.
stinks right
Yeah,
now.
it's kind of a stinker.
We're over here trying to be entertaining. It's they're really putting us in a tough spot here. This game sucks right now.
There's not a lot of hitting. There's not a lot of flow.
But the good thing about hockey is it can change in an instant.
Man, Lars Eller, like, he's a journeyman, dude. He's played a long time, the old Danish fella.
Lars overtime goal Eller. I chirped him one time on Twitter, and everyone was like, all the Caps fans were, yeah, we scored this overtime goal, blah, 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 blah. Like, he was really a fan favorite down there in Washington, D.C.
Oh, yeah.
Really good place to live if you like getting your apartment broken into.
The District of Columbia, Rob. Yeah, it's a very safe zone there.
That's
It's family-oriented.
That's offside right there. Yeah, it's I live right outside Washington, D.C. It was really a good time having my apartment get broken into multiple times. They took my dress shoes. You got to get that puck on net, Dickinson. What the fuck's going on here?
Nice thing about DC too, it's one of those places like California where you can loot up to about $1,000 too. So everything you go into a store, you just take it. It's free.
Yeah.
It's perfect.
You got to go to a wedding. You need a new blazer. Let me tell you, go over to Nordstrom's rack and just take whatever the fuck you want.
You don't even have to call Jose Bank for the 4-for-1 special. You go right over to the rack and boom, steal whatever you need. Folks, we are at a commercial break.
We're at a commercial break. Does anyone in the chat have anything to say?
If you
Need
have
some goals here, yeah.
need some goals, head over to Heat Daddy. What's your website, Rob?
For what?
For merch.
Oh, head over to HeatDaddyMerch.com. There's only a couple things in stock. I think they have some Bedarded shirts, but
Any Rockstar Zone shirts out there?
no, those are off the shelf for now. But I do bring them back once a season. So
Okay.
I'm going to pick the time and a place and put those back out there. What about you, Swish? Do you have any merch on the chin?
Yes, I do. Folks, if you're looking on your laptop right now, head over to www.butter.golf. It is my clothing company, apparel, lifestyle needs. We have something for everyone. It's streetwear, it's golf-oriented, funny stuff, clever terms. So head over to butter.golf.
On Instagram, that is at butter.golf. Folks, we have anything for, your players, your ladies, whatever it is. So check it out. Got some cool shit. Bob Gucci, he rocks it. He's a friend of the show. We got a bunch of guys in the league wearing it. Check it out.
With every order at heatdaddymerch.com, 10% of it goes to the victims of Hurricane Katrina.
Right.
So just keep that in mind.
Good fight.
Yep. We got to get Emily Kaplan on the show. She's a beauty.
Capper fella.
Why is Connor Bedard doing an interview in his shoulder pads? Can somebody please? Oh, he's with Crosby.
He's with Crosby, and they're sitting on a bench in a locker room in Vegas, I believe, for NHL Media Day.
Why are they in full gear?
I have no idea. What are they doing?
This did not need to happen. I'm going to tweet that right now. Folks, excuse me while I put down my microphone to tweet. When are you getting Alan Walsh on the show?
We should have him on. Gary's hard cap. If there's anyone that despises Gary's hard cap more than maybe Bob Gucci advocates for the players, it'd be Walsh. They should have a rough and rowdy Bettman and Walsh. I don't even know who I take. I think I take the undercard.
I didn't sleep at all. I was jerking it.
I was tugging my horn and my side piece called, and all of a sudden I was working on a prenup with the girl I might marry.
If you're wondering why I had no legs in the third period, well, I was whacking my ex. Back over to you.
Back over to you, Kenny and Darren.
Great shot there. Tuck that. Man, Brian Rust, I love him. I just think he's a hockey player.
He's just built for Pittsburgh too. Like he could play on Mike Tomlin's Steelers, no problem. Oh, what a pass! Oh my God!
Oh,
wow, that was sick.
From no angle.
Was that like the first two passes we've seen in a row consecutively in the last maybe 30 minutes? But that's good hockey right there, Rob. That's how you do that, as you'd say.
Nothing Mrazek can do there.
No, Pistol Pete, you're swimming in that cage like a fish out of water. Flopping all over the goddamn place. This pass by Gensel, though, the stick, little give and go. How are you? Good shot, too. Underrated shot. He had to place that, man. It's a big two bodies in front.
Is he in the rock star zone there? No, he's too high.
He goes 5-hole. He goes 5-hole on Vlasic here. Watch.
Wow,
that was sick.
If you're Vlasic, you get down on one knee there.
I think you do, but I think he just seemed a little vanilla. He seemed scared of the puck.
Take one to the chin.
Yeah, he probably didn't think his goalie was that far out of position. He didn't really shoulder check, so yeah, I don't know.
Oh no, folks.
No, I hate the offside rule. Like the game.
Let's talk about this. If the ref, hold on.
Look at this guy's eyes. He's bugged out like he just did a bunch of wolf till about 7 a.m.
It's like me walking out of excess after.
Oh my God,
Ja Rule was there. Okay,
somebody drug test that guy.
You should not be able to slow-mo the replay. The ref should have to look at the replay in real time. And if you can't tell by real time, then the goal should count. And I know rules are rules, but the super slow-mo shit pisses me off.
I think so too. And I just think there should be like a cutoff of like, because you have some of those offside calls that happen like 5 minutes before the actual play. It's like, dude, this affected the play like it didn't, There needs to be like a shot clock of offside.
What do you think? I didn't see it, actually. Let's take a look here.
I mean,
I think that's out.
I think that's off, dude. If you can get the other angle, I mean, you can't prove it from that angle right now, but I think that one's coming back.
Yeah, that one's coming back. Would you just look at it?
Would you want to sit in between the glass like that, like Chicky Parm does and Darren Pang? Like, it'd be kind of fun, I guess, if they're paying you to sit 500-700.
Yeah.
Why not? Do anything.
We should get a game in. Could you imagine?
It'd be hilarious.
Yeah, that's Bucks out, folks. I'm going to say that's a confirmed no goal. And Don Koharski just texted me that it is a goal. It's onside, which means it is offside. Because Don is 12 Guinnesses deep.
Coho's watching from his trailer right now, just off of his house, and he thinks it's a good goal. Now, he's not watching the game. He's listening to the radio, so bear with us.
What's taking so long? Just call what's taking so long? We saw it Swiss, we just saw it. It's
Yeah.
not that hard.
No, it's no goal. It sucks. I just hate this rule. Like in real time, they don't have the calls. So why are we going to the iPad in the regular season? Okay, maybe if it's a bang bang play, but come on, they're taking this one back. That's
Yeah.
Billy guaranteed. Unless they don't have the angle from the other side, Kelly Sullivan's going to make the right call. Oh wow!
Whoa!
Wow!
That's a bad call. That puck was out.
I just don't think they could tell.
Gary Bettman is rigging the game.
It's got to be conclusive evidence, and I don't think they could really see it. So, and it's Sid too. They're not taking away his first.
That's a good point.
You know,
That's a good point. That's a great point.
Yeah, they're
I
not.
think that puck was out though.
Yeah, I just don't think they're taking away Sid's first one at home. Like, yeah, he's trying to get 30, and the league knows that. They know how to sell the game.
Yeah, they need. You know what they need? They need Sid to have one and Bedard to have one. Get a little.
And then post a wedding picture from August, and the NHL Twitter is really buzzing.
We're officially on low battery.
Folks, we are low and slow battery.
Here, you know what we're gonna do? I'll sacrifice my mic and I'll use the laptop mic for a little. Let's see what happens here.
You're going to get crazy with it?
Now, if this doesn't work, this is gonna be a problem.
Folks, over under Sidney Crosby this year, I would set the line. I haven't even checked the Win Sports book, but my guess would be 28.5. I would probably take the over on that. Now, that's just me just shooting a fucking shot in the air. I have no idea. But I would say he's going to be close to 30 goals this year. 30 rips for Sid. Book it. Easier to score in this NHL than when he came in, actually. Yes. Let's see where it goes.
This doesn't even. So something's broken. I don't know what.
Right. The Dodge Chargers broke.
It's something. We're gonna figure it out right here, and folks, we're gonna actually sacrifice the good camera for a second. You have no choice. Oh, we can't do that.
Against the rule. Half claps to
They did try Carlson and Letang together on the power play in the preseason. For a little while, didn't work out.
H1N1. Is it? Am I still mic'd out? I'll keep it going. Crystal Tang over the blue line. We have 20 seconds left, 20-odd seconds left on this power play. Scrum in the left corner. They win a wall battle, send it down, and I believe it's Taylor Radish getting at 200 feet. Jari stops the puck below the goal line. Letang retrieves it, skates up the ice, looking for a drop pass to, well, the man of the match so far, Brian Rust, as he enters the line. Miscalculated pass. It is sent 200.
All right, so we're just gonna need like an extension cord next time.
Yeah.
Because we have no choice with the charger.
Is it charging now?
It is charging, yeah. So the charger works in this port, but it's not the charger. I think I know.
Okay.
So I don't think this thing can process a charger.
Gotcha. So we'll have to find something else for that.
Yeah, we're gonna have to find like a charger adapter, but we still need these for the mics. That's the thing.
Okay. Oh, that's a chunky shot by Pedersen from the coffin corner, as I would like to call it. Right up in that blue line area where the zone kind of meets the board or the bench. That coffin corner, tough shot to shoot. Never usually works out. Maybe just throw her back down the wall as a defenseman. Yeah, if you can maybe get a lane, hey, take it. But folks, under 5 minutes to play in the second frame. It's picking up maybe a little bit. Connor Bedard back on the ice. Massages his way through the neutral and makes a nice little nifty move around Eric Carlson. Finds Seth Jones-Drew. Oh,
dude, I just fixed it.
Did you?
Do we have audio?
Folks, talk to us. We have audio.
Yeah. Can you tell us if both of our mics work? This is
nice.
mic check 1 2 1 2 1 2. Mic check 1 2. Okay. Ryan, if we both have our mics working right now, we're in business.
We are in business, folks. Donato. Bedard first apple.
Did you get the apple?
And then you got the apple, the old apple.
Folks, can you check Swish's mic real quick? I'll hold mine down.
Mic check, mic check. Ryan Donato out of the Ivy League of Harvard. This first of the year. Folks, can you hear me? George Costanza said, I don't think your mic's working, Robbie.
What about now, George? You're only George. What about now? Mic check, mic check, mic check. All right, so I didn't fix this.
NHL player, now the head coach at Harvard, running play for his dad. Was one of the great guys in hockey at Harvard. Let's try to figure this out. Urkel dumped it in. Lassett played it away. Lassett had all that room thanks to the setup up high by Bedard. Here's a backhand through traffic. And then the follow-up.
What about right now?
Can we hear Bob Bucci?
What about right now? Mic check. Check. Please tell me my mic works right
Kyle
now.
Brown said, shit, mad quiet. Folks, can you hear us out there?
Fuck.
None of us?
Yours works though, right?
It works now, Costanza said.
Oh, fucking right, boys. We're back. That fires me up. When you have a problem with the computer and you fix it, it just really makes me feel like I had above a 1 GPA in school, which at one point I didn't. I had a 0.92. Fucking right, dude. That's what it's all about. You have a problem, there's a solution. Every problem has a solution. Oh.
Dickie Furto shot that. Probably wouldn't have hit a soccer net there.
So we're good, chat? We're good? Love that shit. That fires me up.
Fucking right, fella. Let's play how many chords you can plug into a Mac. Well, folks, I think over under right now we have 9. Donato celebrate early on.
Yo, this is I'm so happy that worked. So
Yeah, that's big.
okay, so we're basically all I did was switch all these fucking things around, and then for next time, no, I mean I think we're good. I don't think we have to change anything.
Yeah, as long as that lapper don't go down there, we're laughing.
Oh shit, we are absolutely cooking. Love to see it, dude. Pretty good turnout here, guys. I want to thank everyone for tuning in to the first game of the year on the Swish and Heat Daddy Network.
Folks, thanks for stopping by. Thanks for tuning in. We are almost done here with the second period of
What's
the
up,
biggest
Peter?
show on turf.
Someone said check in on the Orioles game. Something crazy going on? Let's check in on the Orioles. They're losing 6-1, but I mean that's ball.
What do we got going on in the game of baseball right now over on the diamond?
We got aerial coverage. How much is left in this period? Thank you to everyone. Shout out to everyone on Twitter watching this, man. If you guys want to comment, just switch over to Twitch. And also, I forgot I'm live on YouTube right now, which I completely forgot.
Folks, we're live 3 ways, blowing 7 kind of smoke at you tonight. Connor Bedard, first apple of the year. Donato berries, the loose change.
Am I live on YouTube? I have no idea if I'm live on YouTube, actually. Let's find out. Did he get an apple right there?
Yeah, little drop pass. I believe second apple, maybe. It's always nice to get. Get your first one, second apple. I don't think there's anything better than just sliding out a greasy second apple. You know, you feel good about your game, even though you probably did completely nothing. There are the odd second apples that are really nice, but Connor Murphy puts it in the holster and absolutely cocks it.
You and I realized YouTube. If you're on YouTube, I have not been able to see your comments until right now. We're just kind of getting started on this. So next time we're going to go on StreamYard on that one to combine all the comments. This is just Twitch comments. So people,
Gotcha.
all the people on YouTube, which is not that many, but I apologize. We haven't been able to see your comments. We're kind of just getting this worked out.
Theater Slug 12. What's up, Jordan? How are you, fella? I am chilling, baby. Live from Scottsdale, Arizona right now. Mullet wig on opening night. I can't complain, dude. Yeah, pisser's right there. Bob Gucci using the pisser. Doing well, man. How you doing? Live on YouTube confirmed. That's per Darren Drager and Elliot Friedman. Interested to see how this Michael kid turns out. He had a little cup of Joe last year at the end of the season. On the team full time as of now. Spent some time in Rockford. I believe he's a first round pick a couple of years ago. Keep an eye on him, number 27 on the Hawks. Had a good finish to the last season. He was taking about a point a game, so we'll see how he does. Oh, Riley Smith, fella. He's got a quick blocker. You got to throw it somewhere else. Great pass again by Geno Malkin.
Another difficult save. This one, another breakaway. Crosby in the first period. This is Smith here. As the Hawks are
Yeah, I'm gonna get an extendo cord. You can put that fucker over there, and then we don't have to worry about all these wires right here.
Yeah,
because we're not gonna be doing Jaeger bombs. It's gonna get messy.
Yeah, it's gonna get real messy.
Real messy. Has this game picked up at all? I've been kind of away from the action.
Yeah, not a whole lot, I would say. You know, that Crosby play was nice. Hawks goal is whatever. Taylor Hall in the tracks.
Oh, Bedard gets fucking hit on the back neck right there. Got to get that off quick, bud.
Do you know where he is right now?
He's rattling himself. Just logo sniping. It's a good hit. I mean, Riley Smith, Cup champ.
Yeah, it wasn't that bad of a hit though. Eh? Get up, kid.
No, I think he was pissed at himself that he shot directly into the logo.
Right. Yeah, the thing about Jari, he's got a quick chest, so you got to remember that. Can't be throwing a real quick chest.
5 shots. Wow.
5 sogs, 10 attempts. He's absolutely triggering like a young Bob Lee Swagger. Carlson's so funny, dude. He literally does not skate. It's hilarious.
Yeah.
And then he can just turn it on and he can be the fastest guy on the ice, but he never skates. Oh my Achari. Up and into Jones there.
That hurts. That'll crunch your stomach.
Yeah. Now, those boards don't move.
How about Jeff Carter still being out there, huh?
I know. Hey, Mr. Carter.
They have a highlight on Bedard if you don't know who he is.
Lassie, good play there. Any comments on YouTube or people watching? We got over there.
Not many, only a couple. Because I don't have a following on YouTube at all.
Yeah, YouTube's tough.
Yeah. This Dickinson kid's getting a ton of ice time. What line is this guy on?
I don't know. They traded from us and then just using them just as a piece. All right, well, 40 minutes through the game. I think more or less the same kind of thing there, Rob. It's a little mucky. It's,
I mean, that was a boring second period. There's no, let's not beat around the Reggie Bush. That was a
it's not beat around the George W., but that was
boring second period. We're happy you guys are sticking with us here.
Yeah, that one that wasn't perfect. It just seemed like a veteran team playing a team that is just kind of figuring out what they're doing in the NHL. They don't really know it.
Yeah. Swan, thanks for subscribing. I appreciate that. Look up. I kind of like that Mark Messier suit.
Yeah, Mess. I mean, what do you think, Mark Messier? Like, if he's going into lids, what size is his fitted head? I'm going to say like 8 3/4. That's an absolute toaster oven on the top of his head there.
Yeah, he's
A couple
got
mugs though. Hey, not bad, Mark. Tore up the city. China Club, how you doing? Shout out.
Shout out to Mark Messier's Jeep Cherokee. If you know, you know.
Mark Messier's hot tub. Get the boys in there.
This broadcast is brought to you by Mark Messier's Hot Tub. It doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman, the hottest human in the room is going to get a full court press from Mark.
You're coming back with me, and you don't have a choice.
Full NBC, if you know what I'm talking about.
You don't have a choice. You're coming home with me, baby.
I heard a crazy rumor Mark used to take out in between periods at the Garden. His Jeep Cherokee parked outside the Garden, Manhattan, and he used to rinse chicks.
Mid-period?
Yeah.
Take the skates off or you go skate guards on? Imagine notching with your skate guards on.
Skate guards on.
That'd be so nails. Take a perk and get, 1-and-1 on the ice and off. That'd be great.
A perk.
Percocets. Yes, folks. Again, how we doing out there? Little intermission break. Fire some questions at us.
Yeah, why not? Just going through Twitter here. See what you guys
There's a
say.
reason why Messier had to make his own line of helmets. That is so true. Those things were absolute space buckets. I remember I wore one my first year in junior after I got a concussion. I wore the Mark Messier M11, and that thing, it literally, like, you put it in a bag and, like, TSA would charge you over because it's over 50 pounds. Like, that thing was insanely heavy. I had to take it off after, like, 10 games. I'm like, this thing has got more padding in it than a football helmet. So,
Did you get a copy wearing that? Because there was a whole prep school in Connecticut that all bought M11s, and they all ended up getting concussions.
yeah, I just don't think there's any science behind that bucket. It was literally a concussion machine, as this guy would say. The Theater Thug 12. Yeah, I mean, it was a heavy, like, I think there was, like, dumbbells in the helmet. It was crazy how heavy it was.
I wonder how much money he lost on that. I think he lost any. I don't know how that works in equipment.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, he probably made out better than BioSteel, but I don't know.
What the fuck happened to BioSteel?
They got way too hot and horny, and they just spent way too much that they didn't have, and then that industry or company that was backing them, they just pulled out. Next thing you know, they're in the hole and they're done. Cooked like a book, fella.
That's weird though, because every grocery store had BioSteel in it. I mean, don't you make a lot of money from having grocery? I guess grocery stores say fuck you.
Yeah, and I think
Cut it done.
their overhead costs were way too much. I mean, you get BioSteel down here at AJ's. How crazy is that?
Yeah, that's where I get it.
It was nuts. Like,
I mean,
now they don't have it anymore, I don't think, or maybe they're just on their last pallets or whatever.
I wonder how much they were paying me.
They're paying him way too much. I know they didn't pay him like his last check, and he just like kind of dropped him. I mean, they were paying Andrew Wiggins like $1 million a year. It's like, guys, like, you're not that big yet.
Andrew Wiggins.
You think Andrew Wiggins is going to influence if I drink BioSteel or not? Well, I'm sorry to say no.
I don't even know what team he's on. The Timberwolves?
Timber Puppies, yep. Well, he was on the Golden State last few years.
Yeah.
Got dished.
Yeah, that sucks for BioSteel. I guess this live broadcast is not brought to you by BioSteel,
No,
unfortunately.
I don't think we're going to be seeing them as one of our advertisers. Folks, tonight's live stream brought to you by Sugar 44. It's a local cabaret off of Thomas and, well, I believe Indian School down here in Scottsdale. Known for their thighs, but their wings are decent as well. Got Stacy dancing tonight. She's a friend of the show. Stacy, if you're listening, have a great night at the local cabaret and dance well, baby. Bob, anything to say?
No, someone just tweeted me a picture of Malkin winding up at the red line, and I'm just tweeting at this is rock star shit.
Yeah, it is. Thugger, Jordo, are you pumped about the association starting again? Absolutely, dude. Cannot wait. What a league. I mean, it's just an absolute show. It's like a runway of models walking in and just to see what they're wearing on Fashion Week every game. So I'm fired up. Pumped for my boys in Milwaukee. Got Dame Dalla. Interested to see how Drew Holiday is going to gel in Boston as well, because I think that team could finally maybe make some noise out of the East. I just still don't believe in Jaylen Brown, who's getting 60 bananas a year. And Tatum, yeah, he's a dog, but he doesn't have a whole lot of help. So Drew Holiday should add a lot of defense, a lot of grit, proven champion, but more importantly, fired up for Milwaukee and Dame Dalla Giannis. I think that's going to be a good team. Chris mid-range, Middleton, and then hopefully Ja can stay out of the spotlight, not pulling his 9mm out because I think he's a great player as well. So a lot of good stuff going on in the NBA, the association, Jimmy Buckets as well. What an outfit he had, and look on emo night, first day in the league up to media day.
Was that real?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, I thought that was Photoshop.
He was in full character.
Holy shit.
Which makes the NBA better because showing up to your first day of work in full character, like I am right now with a mullet on, I think that's awesome.
Dude, I had no idea that was real. I swear to God, I saw the picture and I just scrolled by it because I was like, there's no fucking way. So he straightened his hair?
Straightened his hair. He threw in like a lip ring. He had like an eyebrow ring. He was just so mad because they didn't get Dame Dalla. He was making it known. Like, I'm in my emo phase because basically we didn't get Dame.
He said that?
Well, basically, yeah. I mean,
what a league.
And it was funny because Tyler Hero was supposed to be the guy getting dished the other way. And Jimmy like made it known. He was like, he was so mad that they didn't end up getting Dame Dalla.
That is so fucking cool, dude. Like, I respect the hell out of the NBA.
So sad.
And I think who's your favorite player overall besides Sean Livingston?
Like of all time?
Of all time.
Man, that's so tough. I'm a big Paul Pierce guy. I love J.R. Smith. J.R. Faded Smith because he smoked at halftime. It's unbelievable. Trying to think other players that I really Lou Williams, 6 man of the year.
I love Lou.
He's such a G. I have a Lou Will jersey in there right now. He's honestly probably my favorite player of all time. As he would say, he was your favorite player's player.
Yeah, Lou Williams, a G. Comes off the bench, drops 40.
Left the bubble just to go to Magic City.
So sick. That's why I actually like James Harden.
Yeah.
James Harden, it'll be the night before the game. He's in the strip club for his birthday with like carrying Dior luggage.
Yeah.
The guy's got like $30,000 worth of luggage around him. He's got stacks of cash. He's got tip off and T-minus 18 hours. You just have to respect the hell out of it. And I like a guy like John Morant, and he's not afraid to wave around a gun in traffic. And I think honestly, if you have a problem with that, you can take it up with the Constitution because he has a goddamn God-given right to wave that weapon around in traffic. You have a right to bear arms.
He's like, he's the modern day Cheddar Bob from 8 Mile, right? Just always had a gun on him. He's going to wave it.
Yeah, if you have a problem with John Morant firing weapons in public and traffic, then you have a problem with black people. And that's something that you need to search.
So funny. So funny when he said that the second gun that he pulled was fake too. I mean, maybe it was, but like, why is your homeboy going IG live?
That's the real problem.
Like, come on, man. We're the boys here.
Because your boy's in the show, and it's going to be a big deal.
Yeah. Like, come on. We don't need the glaucoma. Nice.
I can't get over Malkin winding up. Look at the picture.
That is unbelievable.
When did that happen?
I don't know, but he won. That's not even rock star zone. He's in the referee circle there. 1-2.
Jersey Mike's a step above. Shout out to everyone sticking with us during intermission. All the people out there, we really appreciate it. We're gonna go live for this third period here. What are we thinking with the Kraken game and the Vegas game?
As far as
streaming it, do we have the energy to keep going?
I mean, I do a period. I'm starting to lose my voice a little bit, but yeah, I'm down to do it for sure. What do you think?
Let's do a period.
Let's do a period. I'd like to check on boy Aiden Hill, see how he's doing.
Yep, take the over on Aiden Hill saves.
Yeah, I mean we can do it for sure.
Yeah,
grab some water.
You can have that one if you want. Essentia. Ooh, not a bad idea. Yeah, I think next time I'm gonna mix it up and have a drink or 8. The only problem is I live far from here. Yeah, so because I can't drunk drive. That jersey is so sick.
Utica, I'll start.
No, you're playing for the Utica Comets?
Oh, that's what the game was.
Oh,
So nice.
that's fucking nailed.
Jungle All-Star.
Jungle.
How good is that?
That's so sick. All right. Pen spread, lock it in for we'll see. Over in the Vegas game, I'm not going to take that because I have friends. Let's just say this, folks. I have friends in the organization, and that's part of the reason why I stopped being loyal to the oil. I always am loyal to the oil, but I'm a friend of the organization. I want them to do well. So, yeah, so I'm never going to take an over in the Vegas game, unfortunately, because I love taking overs. I was actually going to take the over in this Bengals game, but I decided not to. How are the Oilers? Hold on. I asked Bo if he wanted to come and join us, but I think he's at a dinner. Yeah. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I think. Yeah, he's coming here this week. Yeah. Thursday. Yeah, I don't know what he's doing because he was just here. But I think, you know what? He has a storage unit full of his shit in here, so he's packing it up and heading to San Diego. Yeah, the Cup final was so fucking fun, dude. I think regardless, like this year, I would love to go back, and regardless of what teams are in it, it's just a different kind of energy. Especially being there when the Cup got raised, that was really fucking cool. I knew that I was going to try to go to some games, but to actually be there at the game where they lifted it was really special. I was so drunk, dude. Oh, dude, I was pissered, and I went and gambled at where the fuck did I gamble that night? Oh, I think just Caesars. Yeah, I did. I ran into OB. He might have been more tuned up than me. Yeah. He's a big dude, man. He like grabbed me, like we went into dap up, and like he almost knocked me over. Yeah, I made money on the Vegas game, but I think I lost it all gambling that night. I don't remember. But I came home even. They got to raise that banner tonight too. I want to see that. Have you ever seen the Chevy with the butterfly door? Shout out to David Banner. What are you cooking up over there? Oh, is your throat actually itching?
Well, every time I do Chicago Bulls, it was an issue before, but every time I do Chicago Bulls, I'm just going to pay the price.
Yeah, I forgot you recorded a pod today. I got to record, what's today, Tuesday? No, I don't record until Thursday and Friday, yeah. I have Mark Mathot possibly coming on Friday, Heat Daddy Show. If you guys don't know this already, I do a couple podcasts. We do the Wet Jeans podcast, which is a strictly non-political podcast with Andrew Champagne.
For the
Follow him on Instagram at I think it's Andy Champ on Instagram. And other than that, I do the Heat Daddy Show, which is more of a hockey show, and that's going to be dropping every Monday, folks.
Folks, drop it like it's hot. That's Pharrell Williams and Snoop D-O-double-G. I don't know what's going to happen in the third period, Rob. Folks, I am back. Second period. We're through the first 40. Not going to lie, it hasn't been perfect or that exciting, but hopefully, the second coming of Jesus here can maybe get on the board to keep all the, the keyboard warriors out there happy and say how good he is. So we'll see.
I think Gary is going to call in something crazy for the third.
Is he going to call in an airstrike?
Yeah, he's going to call in something too. There's going to be some drama. I could see overtime. I could see a shootout. Get rid of the shootout, by the way. I'm tired of it. It was cool for the first year.
Post lockout, it was cool. 2013.
It was something different. Now it just bothers me. Like teams are losing out on a big point over. My voice is getting hoarse too. Holy shit. But yeah, teams are missing out on big points over end of the practice shootout. I think that's kind of enough. I think it's kind of fucked up.
I think they should just go 10 minutes, 3-on-3, roll the tape, and guys like McDavid and those guys that are just unbelievable at 3-on-3 too. Like they want that extra time because then you can get a late cookie, another point. Instead of going to the shootout right away. Okay, well, now maybe I have another 5 minutes to get another point. Now McJesus is looking at maybe 170 points a year versus 150. So I think they should definitely do that. I just think it's so much more exciting, especially when 3-on-3 gets opened up.
Right? Oh, it's so exciting. And guys are going to get tired and guys are going to make mistakes. It's not like it's guaranteed to go longer than 10 minutes. I think you put
You're right.
most of the games, I'd say this. I'd say 80% of the game. Let's say you have 3-on-3 OT for 10 minutes. I'd say 80% of them end before 10 minutes.
Yeah, and what do you think the chances are of them even needing more time after that 10 minutes? Is it like a 5 to 10% chance, or is it even less than that, or is it more? I just don't know, because after that, what would you do? Would you just end the game in a tie, or would you go to a shootout? Maybe fucking one-on-one or something would be hilarious.
What if you just get crazy? You can't do this. I feel like because of injuries. Like, what if you get crazy and go no time on the clock in OT, go 3-on-3 till the death? What about that?
That would be nasty. The only thing is if you're playing a back-to-back, and that does happen, and now you have 40 minutes of extra. No, is that going to happen every night? No, but it could.
Yeah, it could. It
Right?
could very well.
You can't keep people there until 2 in the morning.
Yeah,
You
I
know?
guess. Yeah,
Just-
I don't know what you do after 10. Maybe you do shootout after 10.
Yeah,
but then
because then at that point it's like, okay, maybe they just do like a one or a two-man shootout or three. I don't know, and it's just sudden death right away. I don't know.
yeah, I'm not sure. What up, Martin? Thanks for subscribing. Peter Doug Pittsburgh is one Josh Archibald away from another cup. I completely agree. He is the missing piece.
What happened to Joshy Furty? Just shut her down in Tampa? Was he going through some stuff?
Who? Archibald?
Yeah, he was signed with Tampa. He signed a 2-year deal, and ultimately, ended up not taking that deal. He said, he's stepping away from the game. That's why they were able to sign Tyler Mott.
Oh, I didn't even see that.
As well as Austin Watson thrown both ways down in Tampa. Fuck, he's a kind of a criminal on skates, no?
Yeah, I didn't
I like his game. He belongs in the National. He'll fight, he'll chuck, he'll duck, he'll fuck.
How many games is he?
Watson?
Yeah.
I'd say over 400. He's got to be close to 5 now. He spent some time in Milwaukee in the American League, coming up as a first rounder, trying to find his way. But that's another guy you've got to you'd like to add to your team, especially missing Patty Maroon now.
I mean, you really do need guys like that, though. Like, I can't emphasize it enough. Like, when you get to playoffs and you realize, like, let's say you're a fan of the team and you realize, holy shit, we don't have that grit. You do need that. I'm not saying you need a bottom 6 filled with guys that can barely stick handle, but I'm saying you do need a couple.
How valuable is a guy like Will Carrier on Vegas?
Oh,
so
valuable. Keegan Colasar.
Both
No
those
mistakes.
guys, no mistakes. They hit, they fight, they're strong as an ox, and they're like a bull in a china shop when they get out there.
And responsible. They're responsible players.
Carrier, speaking of big chins, that guy, my God. I think if you suckered him with everything you had, he wouldn't even feel it. He's got a steel chin.
That guy's got a hell of a dome, an Astro dome, if you will. Going back on Twitter, just letting everyone know that we are live for the third. We're back up and running live for the third.
Face-off numbers: 0 for 8 for Bedard. 0 for 5 of that was against Sidney Crosby. So it doesn't really surprise me.
Check on Instagram right now. Brady Morgan, shout out the video coach of the Seattle Kraken, Arizona native, friend of the show, ASU grad. Fella is starting his 3rd season up in Seattle as the video coach. I had him in Tucson when I was in the jungle, and I signed with the Coyotes. So, good dude. Throws right, working on his left.
Okay. All right. We got a fresh sheet of ice here. Gensel's been a little quiet, huh?
Yeah, he's coming off an injury, though. It's going to take him, he didn't play any preseason games. It's going to take him 10, 20 to get into it. So it's good to see.
Oh, wow.
Oh, I love that sock tape job. He tries to get that toe in release every single time. I don't mind it. I just think guys are going to catch up onto it.
That's the thing. There's going to be
defenders are good, man, especially when you're playing against first and second, first pairing defenseman in the National Hockey League. It's even way different than playing against a third pairing guy, And Bedard being the spotlight, he's going to have to be playing against, ones and twos.
Dude, Carlson just went to lunch today, no?
Yeah,
with all due respect, Erik Karlsson is
I don't think it's going to
high as hell. Love that play by Malkin. Get the puck through.
Karlsson looks like he's sleeping. He doesn't look like he's skating that great either. It looks like his groins were fucked for a long time.
Yeah, he doesn't look good.
No.
And I like Erik Karlsson.
I love him, yeah.
On how I see it, it's part of the job that we do over here.
Right,
We're trying to,
as insiders and experts of hockey, we know everything.
Trying to treat everyone with respect, but if your wheels look like there's concrete in them, we got to call it out. We got to keep everyone accountable. That's just part of the game.
Folks, we're back here live from the third. Connor Bedard against Sidney Crosby. Tuesday night tilt. An NHL opening night. 2-1 Pittsburgh, 18-12 left in the final frame. Bob, I really hope something can get going here. Do something exciting. Maybe a fight, maybe a backdoor Catherine tap-in, something.
Yeah, this game has been pretty shitty for the second, but you know, when it comes down to the wire here, I think you're gonna expect Chicago to make a big push with whatever they got.
Right.
And I can see this game. I can see Gary Bettman calling in this game to go to overtime. That's a trip, or did he fall? He fell. Good dump by Letang here on net. I love when guys dump it right on net. Get a nice little juicy rebound, maybe a fastest skater on the team. We have a penalty coming up. Here we go. Gary called it in.
Gary called it in, folks.
It's actually going to be on Chicago now.
I don't know.
A lot of shots. 30-27? I'm calling bullshit. Yup, Gary called that one in. On the money. I just said Gary's going to call in a fucking...
On the Eddie money. Mike Sullivan always has that nice, stern look to him. Chewing a piece of gum, probably a little too hard.
Look at that guy looking at Kaplan.
Now they got Carlson, by the way, 17 minutes for 2 periods. We're going to kind of monitor that. What they're going to do in the third is rotate.
I don't think Carlson's broken a sweat.
No, I don't think so either. He's just chewing, though. He's right in the pocket.
Yeah, got a little buzz going.
Buzz brandy.
We got Ruido up here to start the penalty kill with Graves.
Oh, nice solid.
Oh! Perry buries it right into his chest.
Nice play by Donato.
Yeah. Donato's look good. That's the guy who has to bring it every fucking night, man. Every night.
Ooh, yeah, that's right. The numbers.
Oh, yeah, the whole far side open.
Yeah, I think he could have went left side, stick side low, maybe.
Bedard getting kind of bitched off the draw there by Chari's playing physical tonight.
Chari's nuts, dude. And especially in the dot, he's crazy. His forearms are literally.
He's a guy that you just don't want to
2x4s. No, you don't want to.
What are they? Sorry,
his forearms are literally 2x4s. I remember playing him in college. He'd snap everything back. He's one of those guys that would roll up his jersey too before, and you'd see his forearms and like, oh my god, like this guy's been doing wrist curls since he was out of the womb.
Tough play by John. Tough giveaway by Taylor Hall right there. Good keeping by Tip. Oh, you're on the doorstep, Perry.
Oh,
God damn it. Slide it over to Bedard. He's been at the doorstep like a Domino's pizza delivery driver all fucking night, and he just can't find the twine. For fuck's sake.
Yeah, that was Uber. I mean, that was Uber Eats right in front of the net. That was delivered farm to table.
On Bedard, I'm asking him for an apology. Like, listen, I know you've been in the league all the time. Get me the fucking
Corey played like 400 goals, too.
I haven't noticed Foligno out here the whole night.
No. Lars Eller.
Lars Cranium Bucket Eller. He has a good dome, too.
Foligno's he's a 1,000-game guy.
Yeah. I'm surprised Boston got rid of him, honestly.
Yeah, good culture driver. Actually, a pretty good pickup for the Hawks.
That's a trick. That's a trick.
It's going
to call that?
5-on-3, no? Martyr go. Not a big fan of Swish. That's all right, buddy. You're doing okay. Oh. Radish.
Yup. Gary called that one in.
What do you think Tyler Johnson was thinking when he got a dish out of Tampa, man? That's got to sting.
Yeah.
Carlson now a member of the Penguins. He will spend more time on the penalty. Pittsburgh only know 58.
I'll tell you later.
Is he?
Yeah. Like big time.
Donnie Mouse. Gawk. All right, folks. Hanger to the box. Shy power play. 15 and a hook left in the game. Get Bedard out there, baby. Let's get him a goal.
What do you think about that call?
I mean, I think it's cross-checking. I thought it was a little soft, but I like Bedard getting back on the power play.
Gary's literally teeing. Gary is teeing up Bedard for the tying goal here, and Bedard's just not taking advantage of it. Let's see if he can do it now.
Get the sock tape job going, fella. Let's go. Low and slow. Seth Jones, 9 in the hook. What a contract that is.
It's a weird time, too. Like, now he's got to deal with this rebuild.
I know. They gassed his brother, too. Like, come on, can't you give him at least 700? He's a pretty good player. Now he's in Carolina. I thought they were a decent pair last year together.
I think Carolina put him on waivers. Good zone entry by Jones right there. Get it over to Bedard. You know what Bedard needs to do? He needs to do that Matthews thing. How Matthews circles down below and he comes up like right in the and he has speed while he shoots. Like Bedard's kind of just standing there. I know that like he's a rookie and he's never really accomplished anything in hockey.
Kind of load it up and get back in the zone.
Right.
Yeah.
See how Matthews does that like J hook.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, I know. You almost like get out of the zone and come back in. I think it works a little better when you're on your forehand side, right? Because then you can have a little. But he needs more movement. He's pretty stagnant over there.
Oh, you're right. You
know, but still, I think he could kind of get a little speed, or maybe he can push up into Jones and then kind of a couple steps back and be available for a 1-team, maybe just off of that post.
Maybe like slide down like an Ovechkin and kind of rip the one-timer, but I don't know if he's known for his one-timer. Like, how is Bedard's one-timer? I don't know.
I think it's pretty good. Yeah, I mean, he can shoot it, right? He's got the wrister. I'm not sure exactly on the 1T, but
yeah. I mean, Chicago has to capitalize with 2 peepers in a row. I mean, you got to do something with that.
Yeah, you do. Achari, man, what a warrior. Guy will play through anything. Oldest roster here does oldest roster in the National League. Average age about 30, 31.
Pretty wild.
That's crazy, man. That's an old team. I mean, that's our age. Boys are getting up there. We're a median age player on the Pittsburgh Penguins if you insert the boys right now.
Yeah, pretty wild stuff, man. I mean, it's a young man's game.
It is.
It's crazy. Guys come in now with training, and guys don't eat fast food, and they don't party as much, and they're not, they're focused, and that just means that they're going to be better younger, and that's why the average age has gone down. Remember, guys' prime used to be like when they were 30. Now it's like your prime is like 26.
You'd be like a top 6 guy, and you're like 35. Now it's oh my god. Did he try to go to Michigan?
I think he did.
Tanger 1-on-2. If he does something here, that'd be nails. Oh. Is that Philip Krush? For the Hawks, he's a decent player.
14 looks like a big boy. I like that play right there. I do.
Get it on net.
Get it on net. I think 30 to 32 shots. I think there's a lot of fans. Who is that?
Boris.
Love
that name. Vancouver, BC, 25-year-old, 98, got 117 games played, 23 points. Yeah, I think he was in Tampa's system for a little bit. Yeah, he was. He came over.
Heard of him.
Came over in a trade, but.
Chat, where are you guys watching the game from? You guys at the bar? You can watch this on your phone. You guys
where are we at?
In the basement, in the house?
Are we slugging back a few?
Dude, I keep thinking it's Wednesday, but
Tuesday night tilt, baby. Donnie Mouse, Mom's Basement. You gotta love that fella. Minnesota. Okay, we're in Minnesota, fella.
Pizza Hut.
Pizza Hut, fella.
Pizza Hut for the fella. I don't know. When's the last time you had Pizza Hut?
It's been a while. I mean, I haven't had Domino's in a while, but I haven't. Favorite NHL team? Marner, Goat. I don't know, dude. I don't really have a favorite team, I guess. Bob, do you have a team that you like? Growing up, it would be Chicago just because I'm from Wisconsin. So those are Patty Kane and Tays. And I used to love watching Duncan Keith as well. He was unbelievable being a defenseman.
Yeah, growing up, I was definitely leading Rangers. I was friends with Tortorella's nephew, so we started going to Rangers games a lot. Originally, I was Islanders, kind of a weird hybrid of New York fan. I know it's frowned upon to be fan of both, but growing up, Islanders converted to Rangers.
Yep.
And then, that's where I lean, but not anymore. I kind of just root for who I know in the league and players that I like. I don't really stay completely dedicated to one team anymore.
Switch hitter.
Yeah.
Maxi Out of Chillwater, Minnesota. I love that fella. Right in the fucking St. Croix River, Hudson, Wisconsin on the other side. I'm a Wisconsin guy myself, so I would lean east, but love that you're in Chillwater repping it. Where are you watching, fella? You at a bar? Or you at your crib? Where we at? Talk to us.
Do I think the Leafs are going to lose tomorrow? I don't even know who they're playing. Montreal.
Smiling Moose. What a spot. I love that. Fucking rights. Having a few? What are you drinking? Something stiff?
Yeah, I'll put on my.
Oh, yeah. I know where the Moose is, brother. 100%. I've tied a few on there. Had a couple.
Oh, is he at the
Couple
bar
chili
right now?
ones. Yeah, he's at the Moose.
Back.
Sid. Low blocker. Oh, I wish that would have went in. That was labeled kind of.
Yeah.
For Sid. Sneaky. Folks, 12:40 and counting left in the third period. I'm hoping Chi-Town can have a little bit of a push. It just were those shots right? There's no way that those shots are right.
Yeah, I don't think so. There's
was
either been
crazy.
a lot of dumps in for shots or because there has not. Wow. What a pass. Kensel, look.
Watching in a vodka Red Bull. That is so nails. On a Tuesday, the Smiling Moose.
That's
Drinking
the
vodka
opening
Red
day.
Bull. We should get this guy on. Get him some FaceTime that he deserves. A little vodka Red Bull on a Tuesday. Are you fucking kidding me? Check the balls.
We can get him on.
Can we? Yeah. Opening night, you gotta. Fucking right.
And Tristan Jarry snatches it out of there. You can
What do you-
look, but you can't touch.
I wonder how those Sherwood twigs they're using now. Like Nylander uses that Sherwood twig. The Kachuk brothers use it.
Mm-hmm.
Now Bedard. Sherwood. Bob, the last time I used a Sherwood, it was like a 950 wood twig, Paul Coffey curve. You think they can make a decent one piece?
They're probably giving him a here.
Can Sherwood afford it? Going the BioSteel model. Like,
Sherwood's hoping they hit a big parlay to pay off all their debt.
yeah, I agree, Thugger. I think the Sherwood's a gritty brand, but it's kind of nailed, especially the way Willie Styles rocks it in Toronto with that white spray on the bottom. That's so cocky. I love it.
Yeah, it's sick.
James Wisniewski, first guy I ever saw to do the white spray or the white stick. Filthy.
All right, let's see here. I mean, if you're Chicago, you got to start making a push here, taking some risks. Defensemen jump up in the play here. That's an absolute pizza.
Oh my, ready. Those Little Caesars, $5. Who was that, Tom Brady? Who was that?
That was a cheeseburger. Was that from Carlson?
Yeah, that was right to Carlson. That was
it's to Carlson.
Yeah, that was Cheeseburger Eddie right up the fucking middle of the sheet.
Absolute burger.
Jesus.
I'm actually fucking starving. I don't even know if I'm going to make the night's first period.
I know.
I haven't ate since like 1 o'clock.
Right. I haven't ate since last Tuesday. Dude, that was an absolute pizza. That was filth. You got to respect a good pizza because it happens.
Yep. It's good to get those out in game.
Yeah. Scory Perry.
Wow, he's 38. Holy shit.
Someone's drinking screwdrivers. That's so sick. Thugger asked me, Georgie, did you like the white spray on the bottom of the twig? Dude, I used to rock white spray. I got to find the pictures. Sioux City. Whenever I saw Wiz do it, I was like, no, that is so sick. And I rocked white spray on the bottom of my stick. It was actually back in the day, it was like a Reebok 8K 2-piece. So you'd have to put the blade in the bottom of it, use the heat gun, throw it in there. The glue would always get clogged in there, and like it would sound like a fucking tic-tac bouncing around. But yeah, I was a big white spray guy. Keep it cocky, white on white, and run the top of the key because Wiz, the way he looked was just unbelievable. I wanted to be Wiz.
Dude, this game has sucked. I got to be honest. I'm having a hard time paying attention.
Yeah, this is a tough one right now. I'm trying to entertain the folks, give them a little bit of color to the game. Even like Sean McDonough sounds just depressed when he's calling this game right now. Oh my David Gutman.
Dave Grutman ties up the game.
Oh my God. Just when you think the game could be more boring, Grutman buries one. Is that low mitt?
Yeah. I mean, he fucking rip that thing.
I was gonna say he came over in that Tampa deal.
Look at him just finding space.
Oh,
Low
well,
side.
Jerry's gonna have that.
Yeah. Jari's going to want that. Head down, but knows where the wow, over the glove. Holy shit.
Yeah, he's pretty deep in his net there. Bedard did like that. I can't get over Bedard. I wonder why he goes sock, because I was a guy that rocked a sock tape job because of a guy like Robert Lang. I wonder why Bedard goes sock, because you always have these inspirations, Daddy, of why you dress the way you do or why you tape your stick. I wonder why he goes sock on the bottom of his blade there. 'Cause it's pretty sick.
Yeah, I actually didn't catch that. Yeah, I'm trying to think who I emulated growing up.
Great shot.
Style-wise, sure.
You just had your own custom?
Kind
right?
Not really.
Ooh, that was a BB. That was a John BB.
Test out his glove now. I wrap my tape around, like I go full top, down across the calf, and then bottom. Yeah.
Tongues out or
in.
Arner Goat's going Zin. Fella, throw it upper deck. Left side heavy.
You know who does their sock tape like me is Christian Fisher. Learn that.
Fish Daddy.
Learn that from me, yeah.
Fish Daddy just throwing tape all over the goddamn place.
Yeah.
He's taping up a box shit face and it's a mom.
Wore a bubble a lot. I wore a bubble.
Yeah,
yeah.
The window.
Yep.
Fish Daddy. Shout out Christian Fisher if you're listening, brother. Detroit Red Wing. Staple, probably the fourth line there, but really good bottom six guy. Coyotes, I don't know why they didn't qualify him. They didn't. I mean, he wasn't robbing the bank by any means, but good dude, good teammate.
Yeah.
Chicago Mission alum. That's where me and my brother actually played. So fishy fella. Hope he has a good year in Detroit. I think they could make some noise over there in the East. Now, I'm not saying they're going to be a playoff team, but really good coach. I played for Derek Lalonde in Green Bay, Bob. So he's a player's guy, right?
Yeah.
Came under John Cooper in Tampa, so I think that's a guy that could really turn around a franchise. And they got Stevie Y at the helm. So
didn't he coach Denver? I'm pretty sure he was over at Denver for a little while.
He was a Denver assistant, and he came over from there. I don't know where he went from there. Then he went to, I think, either Ferris, and then came over to Green Bay. So, yeah, he's a good coach.
Yeah, I've heard nothing but good things about Derek Lalonde. Derek LaFerda.
Mitchell Marner, what's up, fellas? Love the show. Thanks, brother. First episode here, so we're just working out the kinks, but happy to be joined by the Heat Daddy.
Yeah, I mean, we're going to watch games. We're going to talk about a little bit, talk about the play, commentate, get off topic a little bit. We're just going to kind of hang out and watch the games. I mean, like for me personally, I know last year when Spin Chicklets was doing the playoffs and I was on my couch by myself, what I would do is I would just throw up their stream, time it, so we're at the same point in the game at the same time. And it's just basically you're sitting around hanging out with the boys. So that's what we're basically doing here right now.
Absolutely. And as ESPN kind of shows us a little off topic, shout out Barry Melrose. Who hope that guy's doing well because not only did he have the iconic pinstripe suits, he was just a legend of the game. And, it's tough news today with his Parkinson's, but hopefully the old fella's doing all right.
Yeah, it's just a brutal situation. I mean, guy loves the game. He eats, sleeps, breathes hockey. And a lot of memories of Barry when I was growing up on ESPN and his enthusiasm on the screen. And definitely he was a guy that you look forward to watching on TV. And over the years, I always joke about his big suits and everything like that. But he's one of the guys that I really, really liked growing up. So best wishes to Barry and his family. Tough news, but he's a trooper, and hopefully he does the best he could do with battling this thing.
Did a lot for college hockey too, especially in the U.S. ESPN. So wasn't always the greatest coverage just in terms of getting the viewers, but he did the best to lure people in and keep them entertained. So Barry, the pride of Weyburn, Saskatchewan, played junior hockey there, NHL player, coach, and friend of a lot. So hope he's doing all right, folks. 8:23 left in this game. It's knotted up at a pair. Oh, my God.
What a sick pass. And
sick save.
Mrazek says, you can look, but you can't buy it. You're a window shopper. Shout out to 50 Cent.
Pistol Pete Mrazek, dude. He's seeing the field tonight.
Sick disc by Carlson.
Yeah. He got over there quick, though, man.
Yeah, he read it like a book.
He did. He read that like the Sorcerer of Stone, Harry Potter.
Kind of a little into his mitt too.
Gensel's had a couple chances tonight that he's
He's
not
usually
gonna be too happy with himself.
he's usually a guy that just absolutely he's like auto Barry normally.
Yeah.
He's a
He puts
good
up 40, right? Yeah.
yeah, he's a good player. Always a point a game in the playoffs. Really good.
Where did he play junior?
He played in Sioux City, then he went to Omaha. I played against him for he was a couple years behind me at Omaha, but he was good. He didn't I mean, you never really know, but then he just kind of went to the NHL and he's the AHL for half a year and then wins a cup and now he's doing what he does, Bob. We're sitting here watching.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was sick. And he's just like a crafty little guy. I think he's one of those guys that, he plays with better players the better he gets. Not a lot of those guys out there. Put him on Sid's line, he's just nasty.
I mean, you got to be so good to play with Crosby to keep up with him,
Yes, 100%. My cousin dated Gensel when he was at Omaha. Donnie Mouse.
I didn't even know he played college ball.
Yeah, he played at Omaha. Your cousin hot, Donnie?
That's sick.
She is. What is she? 7?
Wait, Omaha Lancers in the U show?
No, he played at University of Nebraska Omaha, Sioux City Junior.
Gotcha.
So just up to 29. Donnie, I feel like I'm not obligated to answer that. That's so fair, brother. I was just trying to make a joke. Not asking you if you think your cousin's hot. I mean, maybe she is, but that's funny. But objectively, yes. Yes, Donnie.
Beauty.
You're a beauty, dude. Got a sense of humor. I like that.
How about they just move the Kraken Golden Knights puck drop to 8:14?
Why?
They got a whole banner raised and all that shit.
Oh my God. That's tough.
Yeah. Good shot.
I love that shot. Dick Raquel. Look at that. Invite him in, protect the puck, find Tanger. Great play.
Malkin.
Man, Chicago is just like, it's going to be tough for him to score.
Yeah. It's going to be real tough.
Like, it's going to be.
I mean,
this is a thin team, bro. Like,
I mean, they're saying that they have 33 shots on net. I think 29 of those came from the neutral zone.
I was going to say, are they all dumps? This is going to be real tough for him.
Get in the right spot. Bedard was back there on the far post.
I mean, they're like one injury away from being like maybe drafting 1 overall again. Like, I'm not trying to. They're thin, bro.
Oh, they are. It's gonna be tough for them, man. And they're lucky that Gensel should have 3 goals right now. They're lucky it's 5-2.
Well, that was 6 sauce. Bedard's already played 20. Got an apple. Oh man, fresh lumber. Oh, let that go, fella. Join him, Halsey. What do you?
No one's with them.
No.
Yeah.
Oh my God! Still made a pretty sick play.
Jesus! Hall just slashed the shit out of Dory.
Hall went hacksaw Jim Duggins there. Oh my God! He's chopping down a 20-foot evergreen. Dickey, that was a pizza. Rusty just has 1 speed.
Yeah. Set on net. For that, wow. What a bounce. Dickinson, worth every penny.
Worth every penny. You're going to win game 1 here.
The right spot at the right time. Look at this deflection here.
I didn't even see it. I was looking at the chat.
Crazy bad.
If they win this game, that's hilarious.
That is hilarious. They're like plus 500. There's nothing Gary can do on this.
2 old grizzled vets. Oh my God. What a gift.
Right to escape.
He's still got. Well, that's a good shot.
What a
He's got to have that, though. No, I think that's 2 he's got to have on the glove side. That was a great shot, though.
I mean, it's such a crazy deflection.
I know. But he's
like,
there. Gary's there. He gets there. He just doesn't square up. 4 and a hook to play. Opening night. ESPN hockey. Somehow the Chicago Blackhawks are up. I have no idea how. Somehow, some way, they are winning this game. Chat, what are we thinking? Do we think that the Hawks can hang on here with a little over 4 to play?
Up 3-2. I don't think they deserve to be up right now, but
No
sometimes
way.
that's hockey.
No fucking way.
Nothing like coming from behind, eh? Shawnee Buchanan?
Say that again. All the Hispanic women out there.
To all the non-believers.
This team is cheap. Yeah.
Marner, Goda, if there's a live bet, bro, I would take that Bedard empty netter. It just feels like it's going to go that way. I agree.
I almost feel like Bedard wouldn't want that. Like I feel, you see how rattled he was. In the
Yeah.
preseason over.
Just like go Brett Hull. Don't score empty netters.
Shout out to Brett. Oh, we went Blues mode activated.
Hawks playing with a lot of jam. I might call Colin Cap on that. They're skating hard. There's not a lot going on.
I mean, Pittsburgh's gonna pull the goalie soon.
Isn't it? I mean, again, we're watching the National League, the best league in the world. Isn't it crazy? Just when the last game we watched was those Vegas. You know, we watched Vegas and the Panthers play. Like, oh, hockey is unbelievable.
You forget how good that hockey is. Oh, we got a little scrum here, folks.
I did not see how that started.
No, we got a gathering here at the left dot.
What is Johnson doing?
Looking to throw.
But Tang's like, dude, get the fuck out of here.
That always draws the crowd. We'll see if they're able to sell it that he couldn't.
Great tune they're playing right now. What's going on? 4 non-blondes. What's up? Great song for a gathering.
I mean, look at John. Yeah,
You know what I mean? He's there. Like he gets there. That's the thing. Like
reach out, grab it.
just reach out to someone. Talk to somebody if you need.
This episode is not brought to you by BetterHelp. Well, we have a commercial break here. The end of the game. Right when this is over, I'm gonna pack up and try to get food, and then get down to my spot to see the opening drop of the night's game.
Yeah.
If it was right back to back, I'd say we do the first period.
I
But
agree. Are you gonna do?
so hungry is the problem.
Are you gonna go to your spot and stream?
No,
I was gonna say.
yeah, I'm gonna call it.
Yeah. I think that late drop is kind of delayed. Did you see their rings? By the way, they're so
They're
sick.
insane.
It's actually crazy. That's like, I mean, you just forget how cool winning a trophy is at the best level. Like those rings were insane. What do you think those are MSRP in per unit? Those are 100K. Like that owner has so much money.
6 figures for sure. My thing is they're so goddamn big. It's like you can't even wear it out.
No, you never wear it, but like, say you bring someone back to your place, you're like, Jesus, you know, here's my ring in this sick box. You probably have a cool key to open it up. I don't know. It just looked unbelievable.
Yeah, I was actually out at a little pizza joint named Bottle Blonde a couple of years ago, and there was a guy on the New York Giants Super Bowl team when they win.
The New York Football Giants.
18.
Yeah. I think that somehow they won that year when they were 500.
He was a long snapper, and he was wearing the Super Bowl ring out, but it wasn't like obnoxiously big. It was just a nice ring. But the Knights one, you can't. I mean, you're gonna get a dislocated shoulder
For sure.
Yeah, that thing is definitely weighing you down. You talk about some guys are always left side, like an A or a C weighing them down. If you're wearing that on your left, your ring finger, like that's literally weighing you down.
Yeah.
That's dragging you right down. JR Man 8, he's out of Jaeger. Well,
Sometimes you got to order more. Thugger fella. Appreciate you, dude.
Thanks, Peter. Appreciate that.
It goes a long way, bro. I've had a
Definitely.
lot of fun doing this. It's only going to grow. It's going to get better. We're just getting started, baby. It's opening night.
This is so much better than doing the virtual.
Oh, yeah. It's way better.
Insane.
Yeah, we're
It's night
snapping
and day.
pretty good.
Yeah. All right. So next week, though, next Wednesday, let's take a look at the schedule here. Whoa, next Wednesday is the 18th already?
Yeah, dude. We're going on Thursday to Forks.
So, wow. Holy shit. All right. So do you want to do
yeah, we'll do one game next week. Let's do all that.
Penguins Red Wings, right? TNT?
Yeah, probably. Unless,
Or we could do Tuesday.
there's a better game, maybe.
Not really.
Yeah, we could do. I like Wednesday.
I mean, McStevens plays, but it's against the Predators. It's a little
Wayburn
boring.
Sass, case simp, you're talking about Barry Melrose. He's fighting the good fight of, I believe the news just came out today with he has Parkinson's disease, so he's taking a leave of absence from ESPN to spend more time with his family as the puck goes for icing. Played in Wayburn Sass, though. Good junior player there. Played for the legendary coach Dwight McMillan. Shout out to Dwighter.
There's a drive deep in the left field by Nick Castellanos, and that'll be a home run. And it'll be a 4-0 ball game. I want to apologize to my bosses at Fox. I don't know if I'll be putting on this headset again. I consider myself a man of faith. That is not who I am.
The cage is open, fella. Here we got 2 minutes. This is where it's going to come down to. I like the call of a Bedard empty netter. It has that feel for whatever reason. I think he's getting his first here, or Sid's tying it up. What a hot take that is.
I think if a vet gets the puck like a Hall and Bedard's out there, he's going to try to feed him.
For
Actually,
sure.
you know what? I don't know. I think Hall would probably take it.
Yeah, take everything you can get because you know that kid's going to be in the league a lot much longer than you. You're a 10, 11-year vet.
I really, really thought Taylor Hall found a home in Boston.
Isn't it crazy? He allegedly turned down like 7 times 8 in the desert, which is crazy to me.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Then he went to Buffalo on that 1-year ticky. Didn't do perfect. Got dished to Boston. Kind of found a home, but definitely took a haircut from what he was offered here in the desert.
Yeah.
And then, got pushed out of there. He was a salary cap casualty.
Wow. Foligno.
Oh, up deep. Oh,
Foligno gets it back. Wow.
the
Are the
old boys.
Blackhawks
Wow. Book
gonna
the
make the
Stanley Cup. What was the point total you thought? 59 plus 15. So 66 point or 76 points. Wow. 70. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know if they could get 75, 76. Nick Foligno, a guy that you want to go to war with, boys. Anyone listening or watching out there, I think that guy, he just seems like an old school beauty. Every guy I've ever kind of heard talk about him says great things. I think he's a sneaky ad for the Hawks just in terms of a culture guy for Bedard to kind of lean on. Lean on me. Donnie Mouse, fella, take care. Stay clean. Stay focused, brother. Stay sexy.
Thanks for joining. I did not see this coming, man.
No.
And we could wrap this up starting right now because this game is going to be over here. But yeah, I want to thank everyone for joining. I mean, this was awesome. I know a lot of people are headed towards the parking lot already, but hold on a minute.
God, Smitty on the back door. No, he didn't get good Kerry Wood, but fuck.
Is Bedard out there?
Tiger Wood.
I would love to see Bedard.
Empty cage again, dude. You might get it. Is Bedardi out there? No. We got T. Johnson
Tyler
instead.
Johnson being selfish.
Oh, my Radish, dude. He just buried Dick Raquel. Lars got good wood on that.
Get Bedard out there right now. He's probably telling him I don't want to go out there.
Yeah, he's probably already in the room in the Normatex, maybe in the ice tub. Vegas, dude. What a spot.
Yep.
A little piece of heaven tucked away in southern Nevada. Sin City, folks. Yeah, you're right there, Skanu. Pistol Pete Mrazek for sure, first star. Had a great game. Kind of just set the tone right away. I thought a couple of those, even early on, those saves, he was out big and on top of that blue paint. He looked good tonight. Seeing the puck.
Yeah, he does look good. What a shocking win from Chicago here.
I know. What were they on the sports book? Were they actually plus something?
Oh yeah, I think the Pens were like minus 300. So they had
That's gambling.
Yeah, and Mrazek was good. Good block.
Good chin.
All right, folks. Once again, I want to thank everyone that's remaining in this chat. We're going to try to do this once a week. And hey, if there's a special occasion or Gary Bettman calls us and said the whole league is relying on you guys and revenue to vote the game, then we'll do it. Who knows? It'll be sporadic. We'll figure it out. But
yeah, thanks, fellas. Thanks for everyone joining. Check out butter.golf if you have time between these two games. Good website. I think a lot of people wear it. So, Bob, thanks for having me, brother. Great first week.
Likewise. Signing off.
Woo!